Welcome in, Moles. This is your Demon Lord, Dracos Hawk. Here today, we are going to continue with the rest of LB7. I'm hoping to get through to the time gate, which we are actually nearing. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Once we get music back on, there we go. All right, section 8. Second Underworld. Okay, for part 2, I'm gonna actually research on how to actually pronounce these names, so I'm not I'm not butchering these nonstop. The ones that got in cooler must be approaching the Second Underworld. The sword bar is still being repaired, so we can't call the command room. We can manage the one-way voice only transmissions for a few seconds, but that's only for emergencies. I'm recording a video as we go, so I'll be submitting to them as a record of this mission once we get back. And we are able to fully recharge the iron tracks, so we have to keep conserving energy. Let's try to avoid danger as best we can and take the shortest route possible to Mexico City. Still need to cross the second boundary of the underworld before that. What sorts of trials should we expect there, Tempo? Hey, J6, how goes it? Oh, dude, by the way, you missed it. I basically got Jake upset by mentioning a certain dinosaur that appears in the story. When I crossed it, I had to traverse a mountain trail. It was quite tiring, especially the wind was very strong, but other than that, it was nothing harmful. Oh yeah, basically I told him about a certain dinosaur that looks like Taiga, and is sounds like Taiga, and is somewhat named like Taiga. And he got pissed. Oh, right. I suppose I did slip and fall a few times after I got lost in thought. So I hope you're all doing your best to catch the person next to you after you look like they're about to fall. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. What am I? Me? I'm not the one that made it. Please don't keep doing it. I'll send you a pic of it. Oh yeah, also apparently Olga has a fiance now. Oh, so there was also some Sarpa and there's obsidian lying around. It was been rooted down by the wind, so it will cut you if you fall. The cuts will be terribly dangerous, but humans like you could use a great deal of ability if you fall. No. You never heard that? This part? Let's just say a T-Rex decided to marry her. Well, I don't have to worry about that. I float everywhere I go. I don't have to worry about the wind blowing me away, either. I may not look it, but I'm actually way literal tons. I'm not mistaken. I know for a fact I weigh over 10,000 tons, probably even more. Yeah. I know it's fun sliding, but so that was like fucking hilarious. God, it's like they're trying to just when you think that this game is not surpassed like absurdity, it comes up with more ways to get even more absurd, which just kind of makes it more likable. The only reason I don't have any effect on my surroundings is because I'm constantly manipulating gravity. Ever joined the JP, bro? I'm enjoying it for the most part. Although it's like my throat being sore is not the greatest part. But yeah, like we're up to 8 now, so that's good. How else could I make a gravity fields? You really weigh that much? At that size? Wow, Ogre Meat. That means you're warping time and space by just existing. Did you really have to put it like that, Vash? Also, I like all these faces that Ogre keeps making. They're hilarious. Then I believe we should be find a few pocket the win for us, Ogre Bree. Which no, we're here on second underworld. Skolai. So the bow graveyard. This is a variety of blades and wind. Lies just past those trees. And actualize. Woo! Nice praise! Man, definitely feel like Dante from Devil May Cry here. Okay, that's not nice. Well, actually, that's somewhat a myth, though, but how it goes with Deontay. I'm more surprised that the raid is still, yeah, right? All these rocks are practically weapons themselves. I think they are even sharper than my knife hand strike. The wind is blowing 10 meters per second, with a burst up of 20. Let's go into slow sound. Say enough for the danger of finding the reefs. Fuck! What's 10 meters? What's that in fucking, shit. What is that in fucking Imperial? Or, yeah, it's like, still blows my mind that we're using, that America's using a system called Imperial. Wait. 10 meters. That's it? That's not even like... Okay, yeah, that's not even point one. That's even less than like 0.1. Jesus. At 20, it's like 0.0125. I'm just running it up there, so fuck. This is at least 200 neck. Congrats, Leonte. I'm splitting up 10 years with 20. I'm just gonna slow us down. Nothing, say nothing danger to find the breeze. Although, it kind of reminds me of that one time we got Barbados. took like 3 days to kill him. Which I'm actually amazed it took that long when he first came back for that one case files event. Really, yikes. The wind carried me right off it if I materialize. You're that light, Habitat? Alright, in that case, make sure you stay hidden in your spirit form. The temperature is a little more than a little unforgiving. The wind is this cold is likely to even servants. Oh, it's nice surprised to hear sensitivity from a disciple. Perhaps life as a butler has made you weak. Just take it to the wind as a gentle mountain breeze that you should be fine. Or, yeah, I want a service code too. I'm sorry, but this item is one of a kind. Although, I do get the impression that I once received a fur coat from a certain someone. Alright, was so pissed off I threw into my storehouse, so I don't have it on me at the moment. If only we had some hot pepper water right now, and something to keep us all tied together. Yeah, but when you say hot pepper, you mean spice? No. Here, hot pepper is a mixture of honey and herbs. It's something that is called honey orchid. It causes by the generate heat, so we use it in the cold periods when the sun is at rest. I apologize for not bringing any. I don't generally use it myself. What? Are you referencing for your... Why are you referencing your bag? There's no point looking at your stuff you don't have it, right? Actually, I think I do have some. Wait, those are honey orchids and emerald. I'm impressed you thought to bring these. My, you even have a separate grass for treating cuts. Now then, if you excuse me, here, Mash, you have some too. Oh, it does remind me of honey. It's sweet and tasty. Now she wants one. Interesting. This is hardly my field of expertise, but I think this could make for a good secret ingredient for curry. Oh god, here we go with the curry! Then they can want some tofu now. Do I have some interest in about medical cooking? But I'll pass. I'm good with just my coat. Wait, so you just pat. Oh, down Natch. She wants some. Hey, Draco Sahak, where's mine? I thought you don't get cold, Madam President. That's right, I don't get cold. I'm not feeling the least bit left out either. One of these days, I'm going to send you to Siberia. Now, stand back and watch while I open up a path. I'm cruel. How am I cruel? She doesn't get cold. That's what happened to me. Wait, you actually been to Siberian? So what's it like over there, Arnon, the fact that it's cold? Talking about MC. Oh yeah, we have. Not about that. Indeed, we're lucky. You, Marie, is blocking the wind for us. This will be even harder for us. Perhaps this isn't the best time, but if you don't mind, I have a question. Does property history have underworlds like this too? Yes, it does. I think one is the equivalent of property mysteries. It's Petal, Michelin's for lair. It's a Petal was said to be the mountain path filled with sharp obsidian that cut the dead as they walked along it. The wind blowing across the mountain was also said to strip the dead of all ornaments they possessed in life. It would remove their clothes, their equipment, and their possessions, sometimes even their flesh, especially no more than skeletons. Skeletons! And how could anyone possibly keep going to the next layer? These were trials in the underworld. Those undertaking them would be dead. Being a skeleton would be little of inconvenience. It was the fact the soul's willingness to reserve through the suffering that allowed them to be saved. It's not unlike the Japanese folktales versions of hell. Right now that I mention it, the scenery looks a lot like the Mountain of Needles. A pit of endless punishment that exists solely to torment sinners. What horror I thought. Mountain of Needles. Well, guys, hope no one's afraid of needles.
Hell, huh? Who would have thought such a texture would fit so well in my yard, making an utter mockery of the dead. Delicious cover, I like it. Imagine punishing the dead instead of saving them. That's truly the sound of far more hellish in this place.
Oh, that creepy laughter for flapping. Oh, I thought it was someone else.
Welcome, apes. Welcome to my underworld films. Let me show you the way. Let me see what you got. Let there be a new mark on agony made for this ever-changing Michelin. But for now, it's time to tremble in the fight. Tremble at Tremble at the Lord of the House of Fear, the King of the Underworld, the wings that strip the flesh from the living.
Fantastic, the command says, "Hey, Exalted, how goes it?"
You got a different team than last time, don't you? I see you lost one ape and gained another. What a shame, I never got a chance to try that child's blood. Pity he's dead now.
Yeah, he's so beautiful.
It makes me haven't got him yet.
Oh, fuck. I could have actually set the prediction saying, yeah, he could have been added, summoned.
Yes, what a pity. Out there, dreadfully sad. To think we would give up on horror sacrificing the blood to me. Come sus. After I had my eyes on them. Servant blood still tastes terrible, of course, but it's the principle of the living. Principle of the thing. What a waste! Try not to be a similarly luckless end. We're almost never get visitors here.
Excuse me.
And I like proper human history. Your ape blood tasted a lot better than the Dino's blood.
Koi Sky, I've never seen such hostility before.
Oh yeah, beasts say other beasts.
It's like, oh god. Then he explained what the name Kawasat says. He's the evil god, my god of a proper human history. That's why Emily managed to describe her in a report. The one using Lord Dracosahawk's command spells for himself, right? I'll have to put speed into him. Then I can really tell, but talking to this one will give me nothing but a headache.
Oh, that weapon, that smell. I remember your face now. You're the woman who stuck into my Michelin and took the cipher to the outside world. And that's not all. You're also the devilish rabbit who sold weapons to the Ukum. You and Tessacopa must be real close, as much as Weird God loves modern weapons. It's like let's say all over again. You're the latest evil woman to points into Aztecs and help bring about the new country in Mexico.
What? Oh my, is that true? Thanks, dog. It's stuck in your head now.
Trust me, there's worse songs. Like, what I basically at work is fucking hearing that stupid McRib song. Shut up with the McRib. It's like, oh, it's got to the point where even our coworkers are getting sick and tired of it. They're like every hour nonstop. Good God. And shut up, Jake. I'm nearing the end. I'll find the ways to find out how there's Oshime got their weapons. Koyaskaya! Ouch, I've been slapped, even though I have a strict soft policy. It seems like the bunny's out of the bag. You're right, it did provide the Oshime with weapons, but never any man in his fortune.
and all his food is skull. So you can really, that's easy knowing that NFF services will be right there with the... Hey, just because you screwed up doesn't mean we're getting rid of her. She's like good for freaking buster looping. However, those weapons are loaded for, no doubt for our trial period to last 1 month, and not any longer. But then that cursed Blondie said he figured out what he needed to know, and now he's made the rest of it himself. He stole my property, first engineer, and now he's making it himself. I've never been so absolutely livid with a fellow competitor in my life. So in other words, she just sold to the competitor who just basically took it, tried to figure it out, first engineer it, put together, make their own version. I know before, but yeah. But the problem is you would have been dead. Or at least the whole team would have died without her. You underestimate Tessacopa. There's nothing he can't do. You proper human history humans should know better than to pigeonhole him as just a god of war. Dude, if you actually read the story at the end, you actually would have saw that. But I'm stronger than him in the Michelin. Without his precious son, Tessacopa is just another pompous idiot. Viatricus, now's the time to taste death and slaughter. Call your heroic experience, priest of Shandia. I want to see your technique. I want to know how it's done. Once I finish, I drink every drop of your blood and take over proper human history myself. That's it. Now, this is a fine prophetess. This is truly a new lease of life. I'll use the blood of your shoddy criminals to bring my Michelin back to life. Now let's see those delicious looking hands. For once, he's... Wait! Jakester and J6 are on sharing the same brain cell at the same time. Well, guys, the world's ending. Yeah. Yeah, you just stop it here. Yeah, I know Deontay likes both of them. Jake! Fuck off. Just fuck off. You got the Arctic Mystic Code? What the fuck?
You're yeah, you're here fucking I love how you basically are here showing off that you're getting close for the plug suit Mystico, but then you just say you got Arctic. What the fuck? Oh wait. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong person. What the hell? They have all, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were Jake. It's J6. I got mixed up there. There's too many J's in chat. Well, you're sharing so much shit, so. Asshole for fucking getting shit mixed up. I apologize to J6 for confusing. It's like coming to Jake's house years ago. Yeah, probably because you share like basically the same first letter with Jake. Second crop, I don't know how you got mixed up with crop. Yeah. Okay, I get to bully. Okay, now to bully Marie. Olga. Oh, Olga. Next you say, yeah. Oh yeah, I think I saw something with it. This guy sucks. Yeah, I need to get some ports online. I love how it's creating zero fucking shit here. Yeah, I just now noticed he has a Nora invisibility here. Not so much for that. Yeah, I need to just level my notice. Okay, Castoria for win here. If you're ashamed. Well, I didn't really have anything to level with. Yeah. Oh, good God. That actually took like 30 minutes. Shit. I didn't realize the dialogue was that much. This time makes stuff more difficult than I thought. I was sure I could put more myself into it. Ah, she's here. Looks like that's the end of your loyal audience. I leave you in the capable hands of the Guardian of the World. In fact, even I have no choice here. This is a helper that is too hot even for me to handle. She is the Empress of the Flame. She craves the souls like butter. Come, Benny Emiya. Come and give these interlopers a new trial. Benny Emiya? Oh, here's Andy's favorite servant. Master, Tepu, over here, don't escape, no. Unless self-being is pushed aside. The monsters are moved, but how or why? Look, there's something up in the sky. Sorry for Hell's Kitchen. So, who's sending you a sandwich here? Who is that? Is somebody about to give me chills? Lostbelt season, oh god. To beat you to it. Dude, I've seen enough Gordon Ramsay, you fucking donut. I know basically all of his insults. Also, where the hell is the lamb sauce? I am an agent of the 10 kings of the 8 hot hells. I am Benny Emiya, the vermilion bird. Oh, go to Sky speechless. Yeah, pretty much. Didn't we actually get that for her? Your excuses are worth nothing to me. All I want is your tongues. Your first sin is coming to my hell to begin with. Your second is to find my winged god. And you seem to have committed many other sins as well. Do you not expect the punishment which ends with a tour of only 8 hells? I guess 2 of them probably have like a Civil War or something. Like 1 or 2 are like in Civil Wars. That's probably what happened. Huh? Did you say something, Ben? Yeah, I mean? I sent Benny Emiya, the Tunka Sparrow, the Propitious of the Emiate. Well, there's 8 hells, but 10 kings there. So there has to be like a civil war or something like that. You read my story, never mind, it doesn't matter. Dude, the kings are in charge. Then what are they there for? I just cannot allow her personal feeling to influence her work. I suppose I can at least serve your breakfast once a day, though. I am told that you Shadians are destroyers of the lost worlds. I can only imagine the trail of bodies you left in your wake. Okay. For that alone, I will not say that you are evil, but it is your own heart that makes your sins weigh so heavy on you. My sword is always sharp as your conscience dictates. The bigger your person you are, the easier you will fall. The more evil, the more painful your death. The living and the dead are equal in my eyes. My fur can kill even those who are already dead. Now let us have a good, clean trial. That's the pretender. Yeah, I think I'll switch over. Alright. So what are the 2 kings that don't rule everything? What are their jobs?
少女も死者も見境なく我が沙汰は死者をも殺すテーマ一概
Roll up.
演説の時人は言うことがあるでしょ演説の時人はね
Alright. Very nice buff.
イノベーション始めますそのように失礼こちらの話です
いかがかな
ちゃんと指導してああもう
Oh, who's gonna die first? I think it will be Moriarty.
からうのですかギャラクシーキラッキラにしてあげる名脈を塞ぐ見せシダこの危険火炎
Holy shit!
That just happened.
はち切れそうでしょ。田舎の火薬の匂い。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。
いいね、最高だ。目障りなんだろ。
あの辺りね。
訂正
50!
動かないで。じゅわっ。
Let's if we get more sense.
見せシダ受けよ大情熱これ無理ですね。小安かや
So people die faster.
無用
Well, at least I could say I got to like one bar down.
この星を滑るものである。
Oh, this is permanent.
演説の時来たわね。見せないわよ。見せないってば。今はダメって言ってるじゃない。あの辺りね。ああもうあの辺りね。身の程を知れ。キラッキラにしてあげる。ギャラクシー絶対に逃がさない。命脈を塞ぐ。読み上げる。この見せシダ
いいとも。
Oh, there goes Overrun.
誰かの見た。
You see the mountains as a storm? Eee! Director Okamori? Yeah. She's after to burn that. I'll take more to stop in my brain ways to kill me. Imagine to reboot myself, but just be aware, I don't think I'll be able to do that again. I understand your sins now. I sentence you to 100 quintillion years. Wail and rejoice. Chirp! Dude, I don't even think the universe is that long. Okay, I don't even think it has that much time left. Benny Emiat just flew away. Does this mean that the battle is over? It can't be Benny. My darling Benny! How could they make you grow up like that? I'm going back to Tagasa. She doesn't really do anyway. Wait, I should win that Lord of the thing. You're not signed for next year? How come? Thank goodness we're all still alive. Although, then again, I feel like next year is just, yeah, gonna be like a drag of a year. That service seems to have taken off at the peak. Was she from Shuddy as well? It's like 4 sea servers you want? Gotcha. Yes, I think she must have been one of the 4 who were summoned to the portal by King Protea. Let's just forget about her. I doubt she'll come after us again. Just need to cross the mountains and get through to the underworld, right? No reason to go. It's going to be the tallest of them. Especially so, right, Timpu? Indeed, merely have to make it to the other side. Once we reach the ridge, well, it's quite literally all downhill from there. True, at least this time, young Miss is entirely correct for some reason. What do you mean for some reason? Benny, I don't know where she comes from, but her spiritual origin was a scale of divine spirit, and then there was her first sword point. The third fact she fought. to use mounts as themselves as points makes it clear that you have no chance of defeating her, young miss. At least, as you are now.
Oh, come on. Who uses mounts like swords? They're heavy, they hurt, and most of them are just scary. We're on an urgent mission. If you desire revenge upon her, you should do so after we have saved Dracula-Hawk's companions, patriots in Mexico City. Yeah, I guess you're right. Unlike Protea, she doesn't seem to be in any pain. What about me? Who's gonna heal my heart after seeing my poor Benny like that? Like that broke it. Oh, Benny, Benny. How could you grow up to be such a hale and heartful delinquent with no trust in society?
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything different now. Seems we don't need a bar putting about that. Tepic, will you kindly lean on? Of course. It's so hard, it's much harsher than I remember, but the path through it remains the same. This way, please. It may be dangerous, but we are headed across a few animal nests along the way. But with your skills, I'm sure we'll make it through this underworld no time. Oh, fuck. So much for that shit. Must. The reaction is just like, oh, gotcha.
仕方ない。私の居場所を確保します。運命をかけた戦いであれば、早駆けです。カルウェナ、要塞接続。とってもよくしてよ。応援マシンガムをあげる。特別に。へえ、悪そう。へえ、そう。 夏の女神が衆生に告げる。踊りなさいな、騒ぎなさいな。
Okay, looks like getting produced is going to be a breeze.
夏の女神が衆生に告げる。踊りなさいな、騒ぎなさいな。
Yeah. What's up? Up from Big Lots. Like this. It's the only place I could find pink lemonade Powerade. Although, I just found out that basically Big Lots just got a bailout again. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, they keep saying, oh,
見せないわよ。見せないってば。今はダメって言ってるじゃない。
but yeah, it's saying, oh, we're staying open despite declaring bankruptcy. Oh, we're shut down. Oh, we're deciding to keep this store open because, yeah, it turns out we're getting someone to bail us out. Oh, they dropped out, so we're closing down again. Oh, now someone's bailed us out, so certain stores are staying open. I don't know if the one that's like near me is gonna stay open. Like, what the fuck? Make up your fucking minds. Are you staying open or what's going on? Yeah, it's like even I asked some the people down there, it's like do you know if you're staying up? And it's like,
Oh yeah, but we don't know if we're like on the list. And at this moment, they're not trusting anybody, which I don't blame them. Alright, there's Benny. Oh, Benny. She was so earnest, so pure, so gullible. You are everything I love. More than welcome to build a nest using my hat. Oh, she ran away again. Why does Benny have me recover from her beds? What is it if you're looking to disapproval? Don't tell me there's something wrong with how I approach her. One day later, mountains climbed. 6. We've been climbing for a fucking day. God, it's like we're climbing Mount Everest. So far, so good. No problems to speak of. If it mountain would per caught in. I knew it. Well, that explains why we've been sweating so why I've been sweating so much. You say you got no problems, now you got problems. Good God. Tapu sounds like he will definitely work very well at the Big Lots executive branch. So you're actually been worried. You seem so calm while you're guiding us. I had no idea. I appreciate your attentions, Tapu, but at times like these, we need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. I guess the Dean knows that the human internal clocks are more different than we realize. Oh well. The fact is, we've been climbing the same mountain over and over for a while now. Let me explain my sense of race. Yeah, I knew it. This is entire overworld's close off. Just a way out. The way out? But what? The underworlds are supposed to let the dead people through if they pass the trials. Does it have no way to... Does it have no way out violate the rules? Yeah, that's it. Now I understand. Banning enemies in the Guardian Underworld. Consent with this underworld's change to suit the Guardian. This is the second underworld, no longer a valuable place in the wind. It's become a hell from Japanese folklore. Which means... Pretty sharp, Dracosac. I think you're right. Also, didn't that servant say something about 100 quintillion years before she left? Yeah. But remind me how many digits there are in 100 quintillion. Of course, young miss. Quintillion is the next order of a magnitude of quadrillion, or 10 to the 20th power in numeral format. You're kidding me! Even... I'll be long dead by then. Like, this game would probably crash before we even like, a tenth of the way there. Well, 100th of a way. Because, yeah, the data would be gone. 100 quadrillion years. What does that mean? It means there's no point even trying to serve the sentence. How? Not even a red giant star could serve that sentence. I guess maybe this concept of hell comes from Buddhism. Yeah, I would say not even 1%. Well, 1/100th is like actually, however it is practically 1%. Concept of 0. Actually, I think we're not even 0.00001%. India was the first country to discover the concept of 0, so you must be very well versed in numbers. I said 100 quadrillion years seems little excessive. I mean, those are literally astronomical numbers. Life imprisonment indeed. Seems clear now that our only path is a jailbreak. Jailbreak? But how do we do that when there's no way out? Oh, that's simple. It's underworld transfer to execution ground where Emmy comes to guard, and just go back the way once she disappears. I know, originally recommend leaving her alone, but now we understand our situation. We have no choice but to feed her. Don't you agree, Dracosac? What do you think, Koiska? Of course, I'm against it. As far as I'm concerned, that fake priest can just die. Still, it does seem like that we won't be able to leave this boundary from the underworld without defeating her. And since I made it a point of my pride to separate my personal beast feelings from my business dealings, if you decide to go after her, I'll lend you my full support. Then let's go. Then we're going to fire, yes?
true. Her sword seems to be capable of killing even the dead. Fortunately for us, this hell follows the Japanese model, which means Sarah simply come back to life once killed. That's why young Miss was able to will herself back during her earlier battle. So we know Cerberus will come back to life, no matter how many times they're killed. As such, it comes down to how much pain and suffering we're willing to endure. Yeah, size. Well, that just makes sense. Of course we need to keep as many capable personnel as we can. Right, I agree, Master. With Master. Then you can do the same you did with King Protea, Fire Coast Bay. You can slip past her deadly blade like a straight bullet from Ursula. That'd be great for your fame for volunteering me for such absolutely reckless course of action. Fortunately, I don't think I can do it this time. King Protea's affliction was concentrated on her mask. But I have yet to see any specific item constant transformation like with King Protea, which means I can't occur alteration. Your the times are tied to this time. Alright, go to me, and I have a suggestion. I think Benny Emia, the cunning Caspero, must have been forced to grow into her current form. This version of her is the future self actually completed the trade began a substitute for the Kings of Hell. That means she's not superficial transformation, but a genuine for scrub. And that means all we need to do is make her young again. Quite an idea. Expect revival to get your own personal interest and desire for profit. I see, the only one issue with plan is impossible, unless someone has a spell or no fantasy of regeneration I'm aware of. Of course they don't, but you're too forgetting something. Past, present, future, all converge in the underworld. So as long as we have enough magical energy, we can summon as many servants as we like while we're here. Which means we have no one of willing cooperators to choose from. Is that right, Master Shadia? I see, search the database right now. Given how many missions we completed, I'm sure we'll find a rogue spirit with a regeneration of phantasm. I'm so sorry, my fuse is misplaced. There are a number of rogue spirits who know phantasm, steal with immortality, physically, and like. But I don't find anyone who can make someone young again. Oh, that is true. He has a potion of youth. What about that guy's name? There's Sashima Totoro. His story is all about age, right? I'm afraid you're mistaken, young miss. Totoro's story involves someone getting older, not younger. I cannot think of any fate with the aging legends either. The only people I know involves fairies pranking people by making them old. So even summoning heroic spirits cannot necessarily solve the problem. What a pity. I suppose Fire Kotame is fine to her is her our only choice. Well, it could, but the problem is we haven't actually met someone that can make people young yet. I must say, Tepu, I really don't understand your sense of humor. What was that? Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but our top god was eminent that we can't let Odin have all the glory. May I offer some advice? I know that voice. A noble phantasm is a embodiment or submission of the given heroic spirit legend, or trump card if you like. I doubt there are many heroic spirits out there who have the age of rejuvenation as a trump card. So try to take a one step down. There may not be a heroic spirits with a rejuvenating phantasms, but there are absolutely some who possess rejuvenated potion or elixir. I'm afraid I don't have any sort of stuff, but can you not think of who does? A hero who loves collecting is that sort, and who has a strong ties to y'all. Alright, that's all for me. Give properties my regard. I can't believe we got a call from the other side of the semicircle. That almost feels like another world, and more like a pro as of here, Auspus. It's true, every human dies eventually, and here also no exception, so the underworld that is next world is both a melting pot of human data and its final destination. So why does Tisico put such a thing here? Could it be another purpose to these boundaries of the underworld? Any idea what you meant? Really? Draco Sahak? Seriously? Take heart, you idiots. How hard can it be to recall Uruk's great king? One who collects
The greatest collector. One of the greatest collectors and the heroes of all time. Oh, time no see, Your Majesty. King Gilgamesh! That's right, of course, he would have an elixir of youth in his collection. It's so good to see you again, Your Majesty. It's been so long since... Oh, right. This isn't a gift for you at all, is it? If that's the seventh singularity were never inscribed upon the original King Gilgamesh shell. I'm sorry, I hope I don't offend you. No matter. I didn't come all this way just to lecture you. You can review how the heroic spirit summons work on your own time. Right now, you need an elixir yourself, of youth, yes? Fortunately for all you, I have one. I can deliver it to you myself, since your summoner's magical energy is so pitiful it's barely even third rate. But you can at least summon an elixir yourself. Here, take it. Elixir. Oh, that's very generous. You're nothing like the king I know. Are you sure you're really Gilgamesh? Dracosock, you're best served by lopping off that man's head now while you have the chance. If you don't, there's no question he will betray you at least the most inopportune time to boot. I'm afraid you have the wrong idea. Dracosock and I were never allies to begin with. Yeah, up with the priestess head! On a different note, King Gilgamesh. Legend has it that you went all the way to the abyss in search of her elixir of immortality. Although you failed to obtain the elixir, you were willing to sell for a herb of rejuvenation. But on your way back to your kingdom, your arrogance led to a snake stealing it. So my understanding is you never actually obtained a herb of rejuvenation. Am I wrong? What? Who do you think I am? True, I allowed a snake to steal the herb, then returned to rebuild Uruk while I was still old and decrepit. But I never forgot about the herb incident, and I've always made a point to never let my failure stand for long. So I returned to the abyss, reclaimed the herb, which I then stored in my treasury as it was reasonably valuable. I've heard that story before. Yeah, that's right. That smug-ass king recently said, right to your face, back in the firm room, senpai. Alright, farewell, last master and Manny. I wish you luck in your pilgrimage in the underworld. Hold on, I can't let you... Your earlier remark about senpai being only third-rate pass. What do you take an issue with? His magical energy, Callus, and luck are all pathetic. His luck especially. Did he even leave them all at home? My luck is pathetic? I'll give it that it's like cocaine and walkers a shit, but, dude. But I suppose the third rate is indeed too far. Congratulations on making a second rate, Shadian. Thank you? I was falling on the sky. True, but match saves us. Yeah. Alright, I'll hold on to this elixir. Let's see if the fight bait and so she's longer effect. At least somewhat exhausted. All I take first rate is air on throw tag. Yeah, I figured as much. I'll do whatever it takes to get her to drink the elixir, even if it costs me my life. If all goes well, then we're done. We should have the original pure-hearted, innocent, deliciously gullible Benny Anya back on humanity's side. Okay, where does ring come from? What are you serious doing here? This is court has already passed judgment on you. There will be never a retrial nor appeal. We refuse to accept your sentence. Then I will chop off your limbs and use your torsos as a Strasbourg Neil mounted sword for another 100 quintillion years. The sword will give it to me by Buddha himself. You will soon grow excuse me, most familiar with its full weight of 8 tons. The mountains are moving. Get ready for her, Draco-san. Try to recall this on the surface with depth and resistance. If you can't get any, I'll figure something out myself. You stay out this one match without a spiritual origin. There's no coming back if you die. Thank you, Ogre Brain. Not even the smallest rat shall escape punishment for this sins. Now you'll see for yourselves how keenly my mountain blades cut. In Jaku Bato Jutsu Ultimate Art, Vermilion Bird, Benny Emiya, let the flaming trial begin! Alright, is there any surprises here? I've surfacing it probably can be set. What the? Oh, it's a Mooncatcher route? Interesting. Okay.
刑を受けぬのであれば処するまで。円弱抜刀術奥伝明髄長紅閻魔参る。少し肩を
Okay, yeah, then I'm not using chaotic.
お前たちのためではない。
Alright.
早がけですカレウェイ要注意節度熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。仕方ないな君たちは。とっておき山を抜き水難を落ちることなきその両力策略三連裁判官に逆らうのですか。
Got a backup plan.
バイバイ。ハリ地獄にふさわしい怠惰な霊的看板読み上げる読み上げる
Jesus. Okay.
お返しをしますよね。見せないわよ。 見せないってば。今はダメって言ってるじゃない。仕方ないな、君たちは。とっておき見せてあげるわ。いいとも。ふん。
Okay, probably gonna regret doing that, but
山を抜き、なお
sometimes we can probably not get to fly.
策略三連。裁判官に逆らうのですか。えい。有用。閻魔の裁き、受けるがいい。針地獄がふさわしい。命脈を塞ぐ。見せ、死だ。そんなに見たいの？あの辺りね。そうかい。いいわ。キラッキラにしてあげる。えい。はっ。有用。命脈を塞ぐ。この命脈を塞ぐ。読み上げる。こうしてほしい。そんなに見たいの？とっておき。いいわ。ふん。山を抜き、なお落ちることなきその両力。
But no, something tells me this is why we got somehow full left over.
逆らうのですか。こっちよ。バイバイ。見せ、死だ。この見せ、死だ。
What?
あなたの顔。
I didn't pee and she fucking stepped on me?
絶対後で泣かすから。命脈を塞ぐに。退散退散。
悪くねえ刃物だな。火の粉には慣れてるよ。悪くねえ
演説の時、言うことがあるでしょ。
Okay, yeah, I fucked up on that.
演説の時、来たわね。ああ、もう。あ、ちゃんと指導して。当てるわ。当たって。じゃあ。じゃあ。ウルトラバースト。
Alright.
見せ、死だ。命脈を塞ぐ。読み上げる。
Well, she kept betting that.
いいぜ。最後まで見届けやがれ。
あの辺りね。ちゃんとあの辺りね。
Well, I probably should have used Buster in that.
縁を切り、定めを切り、業を切り。我をも加担つむたり村正。すなわち宿業からの解放なり。
逆らうのですか。知っているかしら。動かないで。命脈を塞ぐ。見せ、死だ。この演説中断。これだから野蛮な原生動物どもは。見せ、死だ。
Yep, there's cramps.
よくいいぜ。八重垣。おまけだ。的な。こいつは
読み上げる。見せ、死だ。
Let's get it.
読み上げる。
よく見ておきな。
重要。
八重垣。大 した切れ味
名脈を塞ぐ地獄の釜の湯加減なれば
Time for the whole man to strike.
聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を指し示したはずない。
裁判官に逆らうのですか無用
我が歩みに終わりな信仰なき者に生きる世界なし。
Oh, good, because I think I need feathers. Like, a lot. Alright. Chirp! Chirp, how are you waving through my needle mountains? And even kingfishers. Is that the best of the world's quickest, shortest sparrow Quickdraw can do? How impressive as weapons go. It may work for crushing large targets, but this is clearly useless against small ones. Did you stop sizing your opponents once you grew up, or is this some sort of inferiority complex fixated on your smart self? Don't get cocky, Rabbit. Even I know that I'm a great king. My sword is as precious as ever. Is this it? The barrage is exactly the opportunity I was waiting for. I'm afraid you're cocky one here, Lady Bimiyama. Swordplay is supposed to be so quick that it can't even be seen. It should not be so big and brutal that you hide your own target from view. Huh? Goats are the only ones who have an easy time crossing mountains. A blade on a pike can do the job just as well. Now watch me thread the needle in your place. Hey, I did. Then without any further ado... What? What are you doing, you pervert? Chirp! Did you just kiss Betty? I'm beyond mortified. Chirp, I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Please allow me to introduce my property. I'm Benjamin, the tongue-cut sparrow. And you must be the Master Shire. Thank you for everything you've done to protect humanity so far. I wish you the luck in your continuing quest. Also, hope you will push yourself too hard. Chirp! I'm afraid this is the only services a predator, get bit, and a sound night's sleep, and a delicious meal. But if any of those will help you swell, I quietly offer whatever I can. Please call me Benny from now on. Chirp! And if you need to use my bets, just you too, just say the word. I never know. Can you do anything about this overgrown jack rabbit clinging to my leg? Chirp! Please say this is a cell, Benny. How can you not remember me? I do know a fox man who looks just like you. I feel nothing towards you whatsoever. It can't be. I mean, I'm so used to you being cold to me, but this is too much. You would still be your disgraceful alter self if it wasn't for me. That is no disgrace. Eventually, I will act as proxy to the Ten Kings. That means that one day we'll grow up into the form you saw earlier. That is nothing to be ashamed of. Chirp! And my disgrace was in you dodging my Neo-Mountain sword. I can't believe I was so immature that I let you grow me into using such a wild swings like that. Not at all, Benjamin. Your sword technique was wonderful to behold. I must say. Between your guns and swords, human tools are simply astounding me. More importantly, what about your mana spells, Drexlock? Do you get any back? 2. Oh, only one left to go then. It says the reason we'll find it with the Guardian of the Fertile Underworld. That Batman had some nerve using your command spells for his twisted ends. Fortunately, what he did was give me some new power. It's a shame I can only remain here in Michelin as long as a Guardian of the Underworld. But thanks to that, I can now become a grown-up whenever I want. Chirp! Let's go on ahead, everyone. Don't worry about me. In your next bout, when you face the enemy that it must put all your body, soul, into striking down,
That is when I will show you the power of the MES true art, ultimate art troop. What next, Bell? Come now, may no longer be an author, but I still a guardian of the underworld. I'm certain you'll need to fight another great battle in the boundary of the underworld. Until that time comes, I'll be here training, especially now that I have someone to help me train. Chirp! Huh? Alright. Remarkable outfit.
Japan では鍋の季節らしいですね。小さなことからコツコツ。
Alright. Letting that finish up. Okay, section 9. What service you probably give me set? Alright. Who is this class? What the fuck? Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Excuse me. A city of war. Oh, we're just going right into it? Interesting.
げましょう。言うことがあるでしょ。見せないわよ。見せないってば。今はダメって言ってるじゃない。この星を滑るものである。演説の時来たわね。ちゃんとし、もう身の程を知れ。では
Let's break this out.
1兆分の1になれ。
See how this thing has like Jaguar on it? Holy shit. Oh, yes, Marie. Alright.
火薬の匂い。ファイナルマルチマナ放出。いいでしょう。もっと早く。ひょんひょんひょん。あん。
Guts! How big is this guts? Alright.
無駄ですよ。いいでしょ。ちゃんと命令して。朽ちるムクロよりも炎の息、鉄の翼、フォローハート、アルビオン。演説中よ、静かになさい。
Kyle. That was weird.
どう？ちゃんと命令して。あくまで華麗に。あ、もう。いいでしょう。この私がね。動かないの。キラッキラにしてあげる。波。
I see cast materials from there.
無駄ですよ。この星を滑るものである。演説の時来たわね。言うことがあるでしょ。あ、もうちゃんと。あ、もう演説中よ、静かになさい。動かないで。ギャラクシー絶対に逃がさない。
Not for this stream, but today's stream though.
もっと早く、もっと早く。無謀だ。ひざまず落ちよう。拍手は必要ないわ。私への信頼と尊敬は今後の行動で示しなさい。
Okay, we're in Mexico City. Man, what kind of gibberish is this? Is that a rose or is that down there? Oh, there's a fox. And upside down music note. Oh my. This was not what I was expecting. Yeah, nothing on this place. Yeah. Jeez, there's so many people everywhere you look. There must be at least 30,000 coming and going to the main street alone. Oh yes, isn't it wonderful? Mexico City is currently home to 100,000 all ultimate warriors. The Naka bands, the women and children have built villages in the neighboring jungles where they work to support Mexico City. So this city was built solely for commerce, or for ritual purposes then. And what's more, you're saying they didn't do so on the top of the ruins of existing city like in Tizen Isla. That they actually built the Northern Metropolis from scratch? Not quite, I hate to admit, but the actual city itself was provided by Tezcatlipoca. Tezcatlipoca, the divine spirit of David of the Cypress Summon, gave the ultimate civilization a form of the city and revived Aztec mythology here in Michelin. So they worshipped the black sun Tezcatlipoca, the smoky mirror, as opposed to Kukulkan. As a species, the ultimates are much weaker than dinos, but thanks to their far greater numbers and adaptability, and most importantly their aggressive nature, something that dinos extremely lack their force, as you can see. I understand that this is a Tezcatlipoca guy, and the ultimates are the shiniest enemies. But all that aside, we gotta say, this city doesn't suck. It's full of bristling with the energy of people determined to live and improve their lives. I think this city's closer to the colors Dracos Haken and Mash than anywhere else I've seen. Young miss, as a fairy, I must advise against making statements which might hurt or offend your spores, especially when they're standing right beside you. What are you talking about? I'm not saying anything saying that ultimates are better than the dinos or anything. You not hear the all that aside part? Besides, if we're talking about who we like more, I like Tipu 100 times more. He's way smarter and nicer than the ultimates I met. Yeah, I'm surprised there. Anyway, I think we got a sense of Mexico City now, right? And let's get to the reason we came here. Shai's abducted staff. Leonardo Fishy, Xian, Nemo, and Kadek. I suggest our first order of business should be to find out where they are being held. Does that mean you think we should split up? I'm not sure that's a good idea. We may look like much better to other people thanks to my disguise spell, but we can't still get our estimated. That's true. Even the other tracks is put in translator doesn't seem to work in their language. That neatly rolls out, gathering information by conversing with the locals. So our only choice is to search for a likely holding area on foot. Somewhere where heavily guarded, perhaps where we can assess Nemo's presence. Of course, where I and Tezcatlipoca subsist, I would keep them somewhere where would block the detection of such things. Is this area of the city? I think those are the twin temples they built that are about 60 meters tall. Each of them has a path leading up to the rip. I can see what it looks like in the altars that's there between them. Oh yes, those are the sacrificial altars where they fuck up the still being hearts of their sacrifices, but that's not important right now. So we can save that for topic for later. Those temples are dedicated to Tolek and Itsupachi's temple contains the 5 space for Tezcatlipoca to rest. And the Tolek temple contains the throne of the Ultimate's king. I'm afraid your disguise spell won't work on Tezcatlipoca far, come to me. And since he's almost certain we will kill us the moment he sees us, we should keep our distance from those temples. What about David? David's really comes to Mexico City. The other times I've come here, he's out in the jungle investigating our ruins. It seemed pretty clear that he was leaving city matters. That is, the war between the Dinos and the Ultimates in Tezcatlipoca's hands. Also, he can focus entirely on his personal fieldwork. I swear, I still can't tell if he hates being a sniper or loves it. Supposedly is said to be the Aztec tribal god of sun and war. When the Aztec people lost their land and were forced to wander around Central America, Tezcatlipoca guided them to the Meztepan, the Lake of the Moon. He's the god of war who determines the man countless sacrifices as fuel which to move the sun. It is said that he wields a fiery snake Exculto as the weapon. And that he is a boot, arms, and legs. This has led to people claiming he's actually the god Testacopa from Mayan mythology before the Aztec people adopted him. New quest at all. Yes, the Savoy would Choco as a weapon. He is said to be an enemy of Quetzalcoatl. Well, never mind that. Sounds like we can go around the city. Like, yeah? This will be my first time getting to see an actual humans in their element. Draco Sockmaster, counting you to explain anything I don't understand. I'm afraid that won't be possible, young miss. Since we can't actually speak to anyone here. We'll need to make more effective use of our resources. Given the possibility of our visiting conversations, I think it's best that you would simply wait outside the city. Huh? How come? It's because of my size, isn't it? I may look like a solo, but I still bump into people in large crowds. In similarity. Alright, I'm gonna raise horns. Can we just pop off those horns? You say the most bizarre things at times. You know that, right? And of course we can't. Don't ask me to make them smaller. Who me? I've already made them as compact as I possibly can. I'm sorry, Ogre, but I think we need you to do the printing this time. Yeah, okay. Your companion slides are hanging in the boughs here. Fine, I'll save my colonial observations for another time. But in exchange, I want you and Draco Sahak to get a good look at the city in my place. If we're going to fight the Oshima and learn about their culture, ideology, and way of life, that's the least we can do. No, we have to fight them without knowing anything about them so far. But things are different now that we have a chance to learn. And since you're acting like my special secretaries, I don't want you two using ignorance as an excuse for brutality. Yeah, we're nearing it. Okay. So I think we just need to get through the story here. Alright. Let's start by checking the alleyways. And make off the main road. Things will take a turn for the worse. I reckon I'll come rescue you on my motorcycle. I'll take a look around the temples. Don't worry, I'll keep my distance. I just want to get a handle on their structure. You two should take the main street. Don't forget to behave like Ushima. Looks like we have a big street to cover. It's a shame that we won't be able to talk to any of the Ushima since we don't understand the language. Stand by in your spirit form. Yeah, I know, there's no child Ushima in the city, so I'll only draw more attention if I materialize and use a disguise. Besides, I can always pop out and help you fight in an emergency. Don't worry about me. You two take care of time looking around. Here's here. Yes, the street's nothing but shops. Although, do you think the city feels a little too lively? It's hard to be since everyone's wearing masks, but they all seem strangely on edge. I don't like this. I'm worried about those who were captured. I know it's dangerous, but I think we're going to have to talk to the Oshima if we're going to get every information. Huh? What do you mean you won't trade with me? Last time you said it was worth the same as 10 rattlesnakes. Huh? You don't need any more because of the rituals tomorrow? Oh, I see. So you already had enough blood. That makes sense. Oh, man. And after all the hard work you put into catching these to trade for the beautiful burn. Senpai? I think they sound like... Ah, you mean me? Well, thank you for talking to... Oh? That's right, excuse me, that language you're speaking is, or rather, we're speaking... Oh, don't worry, sir, they're not speaking Dino's language. This is a new language just a couple of pre-state uses. It's not easy to learn, but it makes it for far more precise communication than gold words and gestures, so it's very handy. Just be patient and don't be long. It won't be long before until you get to learn it in school too. Hey! Now, where were we? Nice to meet you, Travis. My name is Go. Itai, what's yours? I see you learned how to speak proper human history language too, just like King Sokai. Yes, you did too. Yep, it was easy. But it was so cool and stylish that I picked it up in no time. Are you impressed? Are you gonna compliment me? Never mind, such a direct praise. It kind of embarrassing. So, how come you went out of your way to talk to me in a foreign language? Are you trying to beef up the security heads of Morale's ritual? I guess such rumors about shining cockroaches in the area must be true. But sorry, I'm not a soldier myself. I just came to Mexico City today to get this beautiful jade burned. So I'm afraid I can't take part in the sacrificial ritual. I'm a landscaper and a farmer, not a fire. And you're wearing ashless caps. So all female ultimates do live outside the city, just like Konosuke said. I'm not sure this lady knows too much about Mexico City. Master, what do you like to do? Do I know you somewhere before? Maybe. This jungle's very packed and easy to lose side things here. So maybe you pass each other with our or maybe you've traveled with someone who looks a lot like me. What a lovely coincidence that would be. Huh? You smell honey from him? You worry of trade for that? Just out of curiosity, you wouldn't happen to have anything sweet on you, would you? Like this? Oh, I didn't even understand why he's saying to know that this is... I'm really excited. He seems to be asking you to trade for it. Okay, here you go then. And here you go. Oh, you're giving this to me? May I ask why? You used it. I see, so that's how you two think. Okay then, don't mind if I do. Wow, humans never given me a present before. Let me tell you something just might help you out. That's my way of thanking you. The shiny cockroach king... The Tussigova brought here are scheduled to be sacrificed tomorrow. They all have special blood, and they'll be chosen as sacrifices to his son. So if you want to say rescue him, I would get on that as quickly as if I could if I were you. Otherwise, you might end up having to fight 100,000 Ultramen in the city at once. Then again, being clever is the kind of what you people from proper human history are about. Is it, Dracosak? How do you know my name? She knows her name, guys. I'm sorry, Senpai. I lost track of her. She was especially fast, but she swept through the crowd like a wind through the leaves. Right, if we must say to choose, and we don't have a moment to lose. Let's hurry and find the others so we can come up with a plan. They're gonna sacrifice the shinies by plucking out their still beating hearts? What the heck did he do to deserve that? I wouldn't punish someone like that even for defaming the president. You're mistaken, young man. These sacrifices are not criminals. The Aztecs offer up their hearts. That's a holy act. The sir would not be given this privilege even if they were to ask for it. Those typically chosen as sacrifices are warriors from the defeated enemy tribes, or people raised specifically to be sacrificed. I know that. That's the whole human sacrificing, right? But it's just the fact that they're killing prisoners. These red rulers should be ashamed of themselves, killing outsiders and helping them make things better for themselves. I'm upset because I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed I was so impressed by the Usher's feeling that it's such a big city that gave him 4 stars. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Why sacrifice them? What sort of thing has happened in the upper ministry of well? I understand it's more important to focus on how we're going to rescue 4 shots before they are sacrificed, but no, these are precisely questions which allow us to begin understanding the Usher's, which may be the key to rescuing the hostages. A brilliant question, Tipu. In fact, I have a question to you as well. You get anyway to learn. But this represents a good chance to explain the purpose of human sacrifice played in Aztec civilization. Excuse me. If I see listen well to Dracosag. Alright, I'll try to be as concise as I can. The Aztecs were not the first civilization in Central America. Some, such as the Olmecs and the Zapolecs, predate even the Aztecs. And as Aztec mythology goes, the last to originate in Mesoamerica. It was heavily influenced by Maya mythology, which was itself influenced by Olmecs. My thinking is that the mythologies of Latin America are not separated by tribal or civilization, but there was a sort of shared remembrance in the creation of the world, continuously passed on by all who lived there. Remembrance, huh? I think it's like some sort of image of the jungle planted in people's minds. That's right. Remember, this land is vast, and these inter-tribal conflicts were a constant part of their daily lives. So the people who live there will never be so greatly or perhaps arbitrarily as to mix in their own modes with their creation myths. Now, I suspect you simply built their myths based on how they are feeling at the time, which surely includes sorry to staring into the jungle's swirling darkness and harmonizing with it. True, compared to the other mythologies, Mesoamerica's chronological timeline is very fractured. Similar to meanings can carry different names, and even its perception of time is highly unusual. So while we do have a written historical records, it's difficult to piece everything together and keep it all free of contradictions. And when you think about it, it's because this mythology wasn't created by humans, but it was instead created by the land itself, or possibly something greater still. Indeed, these people of Central America never keep a large livestock, never used vehicles to transport anything, never rode animals, although they still had necessary knowledge to do so had they wished. I can only assume that they intentionally denied themselves any development which might make their lives easier and more comfortable if it meant humans reign supreme in the jungle. In contrast to this, they were intentionally interested in astronomy, usually so, one can argue. Their astronomical techniques were the far most accurate of any other ancient civilization. Suffice to say, they were extremely interested in, well, as respected and fearful of our space. Why? The answer is obvious. Their ancestors once threatened, or even victimized by something which came from it. The memories of the very land they lived in told them that their world had once been destroyed by something alien to it. In fact, in Aztec mythology, the world meets its end several times. Do you know how many times, Dracosag? I think it was. That's right, 5 times. Well, 4 to be precise, is Aztec mythology. The 5th time is the age we're living in now. While there are tales that the world itself is being destroyed in other mythologies, tales of being destroyed and rebuilt time and time again are unique to the Aztecs. Suffice to say, the Aztec civilization, really in all of Central America, land holds clear memories of devastation and rebirth. The people who live here took their lives as a lesson. Let's see, something like that would happen multiple times. That would be sensible to learn from and prepare for it. So you say that they learn from precise science and astronomy in their way to address the dangers as they saw these human sacrifices. Indeed, the Aztecs believed that the world would end every 52 years. Damn, start back we're in 2004. It's definitely in like a whole lot of times years. It supposedly take place on a day or two of their calendars. Now, sometime their agricultural calendar and the time of Popeye, their sacred calendar, are aligned. On this day, the sun would lose its power and the world would be plunged into darkness. And that's the very belief over the Aztec mythology. During the twilight of this day, the Aztec people would hold a grand ceremony in the capital city of their country. People would put out each and every fire in the village. And these symbolize the old years. They would then offer their own blood for the ceremony, previously praying to the sun's return, out of fear tomorrow's day may never come. Aztec priests, filled by the wishes of their people, would then tear the sleeping hearts from the sacrifices and offer them to a new grand fire, which symbolized the new cycle. The belief was that this would grant the sun's infinite power to keep the world alive for the next 52 years, allowing the world to be reborn. New sacrifices were never an offering to gods, nor meant to controlling the populace. They were embodiment of the people's wish for the world to be born again. In Aztec mythology, there's no way to save the world from devastation. It's inevitable. That was the common understanding among the people of Central America. The fact they simply accepted the sun's death and the world's end as a fact as life goes on shows how harsh and unforgiving life must have been for them. I can't believe it. You're all for proper human history. And you're also so gentle and rational to take such utter madness so seriously. Did no one point out to them that the sun operates quite independently of any interventions? As or not, that was their truth. Only those who were alive at the time could take issue with it. All we can do now is remember and record our experiences. That being said, I believe that in terms of magecraft, this was all very much real. The fact is, once the Aztecs stopped making human sacrifices, the Empire came to end. Mythology and their world is now completely gone. That seems to me, is it just your own weird interpretation of things? This interpretation is all keeping with their mythology, Koenska. You may recall earlier as I said that Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl used to feud, but I never said that they were never what they were feuding over. After everything I told you, perhaps you can now say it is they just agree on Dracosoc? The ritual human sacrifice. Someone says posed that of the Aztec pantheon, Quetzalcoatl was the only god who opposed human sacrifices. Tezcatlipoca, on the other hand, was all for it. You can even learn a great deal of these gods' natures from this cockfighting globe. Tezcatlipoca believes strongly in upholding the land's teaching and protecting the Mesoamerican people. Meanwhile, Quetzalcoatl believed the people's lives should be better and wanted to get rid of what he saw was the old-fashioned obsolete beliefs. When the Spaniards first arrived in Central America in the 16th century, Messiah said Aztec Empire's prosperity and clearing city of Tectosacan. Imagine them saying something like, "This must be the stop war, the war-top city of the entire world." If they only continue the barbaric practice of human sacrifice, but it remains a core part of their religion. The Spaniards quickly found similarities between Quetzalcoatl and the Christian state, so they decided to declare him the good god. And almost by default, Tezcatlipoca, his rival, and opposite in many ways, was labeled evil. In spite of this, the Moctezuma II, the king of Taven at the time, not only let Herman Cortez lure Spaniards, the eventual conqueror of the Aztecs into a city. You may recall this with open arms. So why did he fight Cortez in the city? Some say it's because he believed Cortez was Quetzalcoatl, whose second coming was prophesied in Spanish, but that wasn't quite make sense. Tezcatlipoca worshipped the grand god Topek, and the tribal god Xipopi at the time. So why would the king be so willing to welcome Quetzalcoatl, who was to say he opposed the very ritual sacrifices his city's gods encouraged? I mentioned it, that doesn't make sense. People say Cortez tricked Moctezuma II. Thinking about it, though, it just seems possible that Moctezuma II was actually using Cortez himself. Exactly, the historical records tell us that Moctezuma II was relatively weak compared to other well-known rulers, but he was also wise, open-minded, and above all, had the vision to imagine a better future for the Aztec Empire, sharing similar values to Quetzalcoatl. It may be that he believed Aztec Empire's neighboring tribes would eventually destroy them, and so he brought an outside power in the form of the Spaniards. For that to happen, he knew he would have to destroy the foundation of human sacrifice upon which the culture was built. The Cortez showed up, and was said to be the second coming across the cloud. Messalina too saw him as a tool to be used. So he invited the conquistador into the city, knowing his was poisonous, but also found himself on the losing side of the game the two of them were playing. Cortez was a foreigner, and he knew absolutely nothing of Mesoamerican culture, so my guess is that Montezuma too thought it would be easy to make use of him. But before he and Montezuma too could meet, Cortez met a woman who would prove to be his very own good luck charm. A local woman named Sen, who nowadays is named Na Malinche, the daughter of a nobleman. Na Malinche was an intelligent woman who has been sold to a rival tribe as a slave. She was then taken by the Spaniards as a spoil of war after they defeated Na Malinche's new tribe of Al. Her noble background and education meant she had no trouble learning their language. She taught Cortez about the Aztec Empire's language and culture, and investigated its weaknesses for him. Consequently, it was believed that Montezuma II was the one who wound up deceived, and the Aztec Empire fell to the Spanish one. It's said that the Spaniards' victory was a miracle, since they only had 600 cavalry to the Aztecs' 200,000 soldiers. But the truth is, Malinche was the true cause of the Aztecs Empire's downfall. Her and her coalition of all the rival tribes of the Aztecs have been subjected for years. For of course, once the Aztec Empire is gone, the Spaniards would go on to eradicate those other tribes as well. I see. And so the emperor who thought to stop the ritual of human sacrifice is a man who fighted Aztec's Empire's downfall. Never saw as their culture ground to a complete stop, and that thus, paradoxically, would have been better for the ritual to continue. Is that your argument? Yes, although only if it's like questions of the ethics and human rights. For it was just when a dull gray light was shone on the ritual of rebirth, a mystic dating to the Asian myth, that their son died. Now, here's my question for you, Tepu. Has the sun and Michelin ever gone out? Oh. Yes, it has. I've never experienced it myself, but they say once, ages and ages ago, Michelin was covered in a shell, and the sun was lost. The Dinos refer to it as the night of dread. The sun disappeared, and the night lasted for what seemed like an eternity. So if Michelin's sun has in fact been lost before, the Ushermen are actually somewhat justified in practicing the ritual. They truly have brought proper human history's Aztec culture back to life. Yet this means stopping the ritual of sacrifice itself would be tremendously difficult. One wrong move and we would end up fighting a war against 100,000 Ushermen, and I doubt there's a war where we're supposed conquerors can win. It seems that the best course of action would be open up to us as rescuing the hostages at an opportune moment in the ritual, then escaping quickly as we can. By the way, Tempu, do you know anyone who can tell us more about this Night of Dread? I only heard the priest speak of it, and then only to say that it happened. The only ones who would know more about this are Kukulkan and the observatories. No, never mind. There may be a detailed record in the Sojourn and just in Isawa's drum room. Understood. Perhaps we'll get a chance to see it later then. At any rate, thank you all for your patience. Let's return to the matter at hand. Tomorrow, the captured Shadis will be used as human sacrifices. The only way we can stop that is by rescuing them before the ritual begins. However, I'm afraid I have some very unfortunate news to share in Nightcore. The prisoners are being kept underground beneath the Tolek temple. What's more, the temple is guarded by a frequent number of armed Ushima. Never mind rescuing them themselves, we won't be able to get to the coast. So you already know there's... Cap, no wonder you took your time with all that ritual talk. If the look on your face is anything to go by, you're reaching a conclusion too. I'm guessing that it's probably the same as mine. Indeed. It may not be possible to sneak into the temple now, but tomorrow will be a different story. In proper human history, the Aztec ritual of human sacrifice was part of the ceremony to bring new life to the world. And it involved every Aztec citizen, Stacey Bow, and prostrating themselves in prayer for the ritual success. The Oshawott are likely no different. At the very least, we can expect the warriors outside the temple will be following the traditions of the ritual. Of course, there are bound to be some soldiers inside the temple as well, but I trust you can handle those, Dracosak. So the plan is... Right, they of course require a route cigar seeking, but I believe our capable buddy here can look into that. In the meantime, the rest of us can recover our strength and set out for the temple at dawn. How does that sound? Why are you even asking? There's absolutely no alternative. Very well, I shall secure a route to the temple and the rest of you enjoy your pleasant little chat. I swear, NFF services that I'll find the safest route possible. Alright. Jeez. The torches are lit along with the main street. It will still be a year since the ritual began. It's supposed to be the last time I see the waterway that runs out of the city center, where the moon's a silvery blue path. I can't believe you're out on your own on a sunless night. You should know better than that, Sokai. Or have you forgotten that you're a king now? To look like. No, I promise you I haven't forgotten. This is Mexico City's sanctuary, a holy area. Only the king and the gods and the sacrifices may enter. No miscreant would dare come here. I'll be fine my own. More importantly, why are you dressed like a human from proper human history? Don't worry about it. I'm just smashing my prayer. You told me that if I'm going to protect Mexico City, I need to make a physical effort to be part of his culture. He also said that nobody likes antiquated old-fashioned gods, and that the ultimate will say that I'm behind the times if I don't keep it up. With all the due respect to Tessacopa, I have no issue with your usual manner of dress, Silva. If anything, it's just mentioned, well, you're perfectly advised about the blessings of rain and deaths caused by the flooding. That's true. This is a Lostbelt Michelin, very different from the overly stiff Michelin of proper human history. Here, only fires can survive. You know what Aztec mythology is considered paradise? It's okay. The world where Michelin is populated by non-warriors. A world where only people get to go to the afterlife. And are those who die from natural causes instead of about. Doesn't even matter whether they're good or evil. It could be more different for this Michelin, at least for the Oshawott. The Oshawott are brave warriors, yes, and the dying battle is the greatest offering they could make to Tessacopa. This is where proper human history's aspects went wrong. Not just with their ritual of rebirth. They ritually sacrifice people every day as offerings to the gods, or as payment to gift their rain. Each and every day, they sickle their beautiful city with blood by craving out of his hearts. Not a day went by that the streets did not run red with blood staining the moon's path. Such idiocracy. Did they imagine that they could change the world with the blood of ignorant slaves? We're nothing like that. We will never spill such useless blood. We only take organs with real power. Power enough to resurrect a god. And soon we will have enough sacrifices to accomplish our goal. The Shining Mage and the ex-remade artificial human both have hearts rarer than any of the Dinos. They will be the perfect final sacrifice to resurrect the true Tessacopa. The Dino's hearts we've collected have been sent to Michelin's lower sternum on the moon's path. Did my parent tell you about the lower sternum? He did. He said there's a weapon sleeping there that will destroy proper human history once and for all. 1 year ago, Tessacopa came up here to the 5th Stram from the bottom was one and blessed us with weapons. So we can return with him the bottom Stram in a year's time and use the weapon here to destroy proper human history. That is his will, and we will gladly obey. We will, here in Mexico City, eradicate the Dinos, seize power over Michelin, and replace the absurd proper human history to become the next dominant species of this world. Yes, that's more or less correct. Very well then. So you have grown much over this past year, and proving yourself to be the human Tessacopa. Make sure that the ritual is tomorrow's success. And remember, if it fails, your own life is forfeit. Yes, Tessacopa, I won't let you down. I will destroy proper human history's world. And the remaining Shines, if the remaining Shines have any backbone, they'll probably come and try to stop it. The mage you would also make a good sacrifice. So I will cut off both their heads at the altar and offer up their still beating hearts to you and Tessacopa. You forget that they beat you once before. Have you grown so arrogant because the death holds no sway over you? Your body was charged to the crisp at the Stormport. I pulled you from the river myself. So remember your debt to me, and be honest, you consider proper human history a worthy foe or not. I look down on them, but I do take the threat they pose seriously. They're immature fools who lose all sense when they see one of their compatriots die. I am a warrior, and I am never able to understand their feelings nor wish to. Even if they intend to kill us, they are woefully unprepared for the possibility of their allies dying. I never hated anyone as much as all my life. These proper human history humans are absolutely revolting. Excuse me. I'm raised by Tessacopa. I see the very foundation of civilization repugnant to me. I see. So he refuses to understand him, yet you still can't let go of his hatred for him. Does the look? I was just thinking about love, but you hear me. Then think carefully what I meant. Tolek, please wait. What is it? Is your forehead okay? I mean, where Tessacopa shot you? It still hurts that I can have some medicine brought to you right away. That would not be necessary. I told you, I'm tough. And such plasma is a mark against you as Tessacopa, but don't worry. I won't tell my brother. For a warrior that doesn't want to understand feelings, Serge does feel something towards her. As I thought, we cannot call anyone from here. It looks like this is building itself a sanctuary. Maybe this is the home of a very powerful divine spirit. No, that alone would not explain the jamming of this nature. This is almost like an entire different world, like inside a living creature. Or inside of a spaceship that just cuts off all radio waves. Haddock, are you listening? How long are you intend to sit around sulking? Do you realize you're going to be sacrificed tomorrow, right? Do you not care about getting out of here? Keep it down, will you? I'm just trying to save my strength. We investigated this place as much as we can. The only word is that we can't escape on our own. So our only choice is to wait for them to show up. There's a small chance that not a small chance they'll be here. When they come, I wouldn't want to be so exhausted I can't help. Sure, I would be worried about the fishy Nemo, but there's something we could do about him. Lift them off of the different stuff. So we're gonna have to get some sleep while we wait for a certain nut we know could stay away even if he wanted to. There, you see? I knew he'd get you right in. Sorry. I doubt that the nut you hope for. You see him missing a nut, David. No, I shouldn't be surprised. This is your Lostbelt. It even sounds like you were the one who sent Ultraman after us right after the board crash. Not to mention how the last meeting, you and Beryl were both talking about how your Lostbelts give you plenty of opportunities for methodological killing. I sure as hell didn't expect you to hand guns out to the locals and make them into an army, though. It was my service decision to go pay your ship a visit. I had nothing to do with it. I've been away attending to a different matter. I've only just got back to Mexico City. Still, if I had been there, I have done the same thing, except I haven't finished you all off on the spot. So you're David Sim Void. Nice to meet you. I am Xian Utrem Solaris, one of the Shadia's allies. Sorry, should have introduced myself. You could just call me David. You must be the intermediary between Shadia and the Wandering Sea, and the engineer of the anti-foreign god weapon. I'll make you a note of your name and face. You're probably one of the first we should kill. I'm not as talented as Wildine, but at least in terms of memory, I can hold my own against anyone else. If we're ever in the same room again, you'll be the first one I kill, I promise. Okay. Get it, could go wrong. He just announced his intent to kill me, did he not? What do you think he was doing? Proposing? More really? Oh god, now I'm like picturing that. It'll be funny. If you're talking about me again, I guess you're not going to kill us now. Why not? You're the last Cypher. And unlike Grisari, you're not openly rebelling against the foreign god. There's no reason for you to keep Shai alive, or me for that matter, now that I've sided with him. I don't take you as prisoner. Tesla did. He has his own ideas of goal. Messing with them when I'm late to the party just feels wrong. I guess you could say he beat me to the punch. He's not the type to announce when he's heading out. And when he does come back, he'll say things like, "Hey, I spent your life savings. I hope you don't mind, as if it was no big deal." That sounds more like an abusive relationship than anything. Yeah, so glad that's right for this asshole. Thank you two. So you two don't get along for shit, huh? You're not killing us because you're afraid your own servant, is that right? Yes, he's one hell of a servant, truly. He pulled Michelin out from under the thumb of the alien being that was ruling it and established proper human history rules here in only a year. In fact, Mystical City really belongs to him. He summoned temples, trained the Oceanmen, and had them build a city and chose the king. I only summoned him, nothing more. Shai wants to go to war in this Lostbelt. He's the one you need to defeat, not me. Does that mean you have no interest in Lostbelt then, David? That you do not mind if Shadia should succeed in existing it? Today will be a problem. 2 days from now, I'll be fine with it. Interesting, Jen. Conversely, does that mean if Shadia would cut down the tree up within 10 days, your plans would be ruined? If you could, yes. Personally, I don't care either way. But since the Woldheim saw his plans through all the way to the end, I mean to do the same with my order. What are you talking about, Grisari? I'm sure Hal didn't see his plans through. Did you forget about barrel-tearing traitor killing him right then at the end there? Now, speaking of Will, not Versailles, he didn't go about his plan because he was absolutely certain it would work. He managed to do so much that he thought that Death's Door was that Death's Door the whole time because he was driven by his will. He had no choice. Even at the end, he never lost that will. He might have wished for things to end up different, but he had no regrets about his actions. That's what I meant to say. I saw his plans through the end. He really didn't succeed. Well, I guess you got a point there. I digress. This isn't what I come to talk about, and I don't have much time to spare today. I have a question for you, Caddick. Why did you have your own servant with you? You're a master. If you use this servant, escaping this place would be easy. Why would I have one of my own? I'm a Cypher turned traitor. Shai had never let me summon a servant of my own, and I wasn't planning to ask anyway. No, not that. I'm asking why you don't use what you already have. Huh? I guess really it must be a bliss. I see why Peppertree could stop himself from looking after you. I'll talk about your serious light. The spell inside you that can generate dozens of times more magical energy than a command spell. Explosive dice that instantly amplifies the user's magic circuits. Of course, using it kills you since it causes you to implode. Serious light is a bomb. A kind of assurance Millsbury prepared to assure a Cypher would always complete their order at the rate of destination if they failed. Even admit destroying the entire site to do so. It's a good thing that Ophelia was already on the brink of death. She died before her serious light could kill her. Had she used it before she was injured so badly, she would have died, taking Shadia and the Shalbor with her. I kinda figured that's why Barrow was there, right? To make sure we used them. If a Cypher ever got scared and tried to run from a singularity, he forced them to activate their serious light and complete the order by destroying the singularity's distortion. That's why there were 7 of us, because Millsbury never believed he'd actually be able to restore humanity. That was his intention from the start, yes. So you're saying you think I should use my serious light and kill both of us here right now? You could, but David, the Fishy and Nemo are both in the next cell. If you don't mind killing them too, I won't stop you, but I'm going to recommend it. A serious light may be a bomb, but for a master, it's also a wild card. As you order your servant to do something far beyond usual bounds. Remember what I said about Ophelia? You won't pull it if you kill yourself shortly after using it. Once you use it, your death may be inevitable, but I can at least give you a chance to accomplish something first. Choice is yours, Caddick. That's it. Why do you even come here for? To see who I'm up against. Since I can't kill you, it's the least I can do. Well, now that was something. Nothing I heard about him could prepare me for me. I'm a person. Even though he was right there in front of me, I still did not feel real. Nor did I have any idea what he was talking about. Unless you were on the team with him, Caddick. It felt more like I was talking to a whole in the very world than a person. Yeah, I know. It felt the same way at first. Believe me or not, he's actually pretty thoughtful and the guy can read a room. He's the kind of guy who only says what you need to hear, so there must be a reason why he brought up this serious light just now. He's telling me to think about it, where I want to use mine, and what I use it for. Shiyan, I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind keeping this discussion for two? Yes, copy that. You want me to keep what said about serious life sessions then used to myself, right? I would like to refuse, but I'm forced to admit to you that I still have. Yeah, you still have yours because I was unable to remove it from you. So I will follow your lead from here. I do know how to read a room after all. Alright. Finally at the end of this section. Holy shit. Having trouble sleeping, Dracosock? This is not a bug. I love how they had to put this in here. Are you that worried about tomorrow's rescue operation? Shh! You'll wake everyone! It's okay. Worry about your friends. Your brainwaves formed this beautiful spiral pattern, and I'll praise you for that. I'll also tell you you're not going to get any rest like this, and I can allow. What? Was that expression? Good things come to those who sleep? No. Well-slept child is a well-kept child? Whatever. The point is you need to sleep before the big day, right? If you can't do that on your own, then I'll help you. You just need to be really, really tired, right? Then I'll leave it to me. I've never done this before, but it's super easy. I'm sure I'll go great. Oh, that's not so gonna go well. Alright, empty your mind and leave your body in the universe's hands. Channel open, program name, President Earth. Now get ready for a hell inside my mind. Honestly, it's pretty licensed. We're like. Oh god, this is gonna be fucking a mess. Good. We need more better costs.
冷やそうか凍らそうか我が我がもぐもぐもぐもぐ
黙れ。つまらんな。我が行くは温州の彼方。アンペルシャトーティフ。しくじ。黙れ。つまらんな。我が行くは温州の彼方。アンペルシャトーティフ。そ
どれにしようかな。なんだと確かこうか
Well, that works.
海とはな。
What the fuck? Just forming chain errors here. Yep, chain error. You. I don't know why you gave her protection. Hey, what do you think of my special simulation? Worst game ever. You wouldn't even let me do anything with the last level. That can't be right. I spent a whole day trying to get the balance right. You spent a whole day, but you made it like so that way you can do anything at the end. Okay then, tell me exactly what part was that? Be specific. It was just you and me for me. That can't be right. I know I set it for combat. I made virtual enemies and everything. What was that last one? Was that last one? Yeah. So get what I was going for. That was right. That last enemy was a recreation of Tolek, the fire spirit we were so much in the Stormborn. There's a really good chance that we're fighting tomorrow, right? So I'll let you get some practice in ahead of time. If you're going to fight her, you need to be prepared for the endless flies, river currents, and so strong you can hardly move. I should never taken by surprise if I had been there, but there's still no telling what the battle might break at. But now that you fought her once, you should be able to form a plan, right? Especially since you never lost a rematch. You can choose a servant who always votes or servants who can handle the strong curse with no problems at all. Everybody, I'm sure you can find a way to win. I'm counting on you, Dracosak. Thanks, Madam President. It's fine. Besides, this is all I can do to be useful. Oopsie. Tempu, you're awake too. Damn, don't be so surprised, no. Let's just see. You see, it's dropping right over there too. Guess. So now you can sleep fine then. I'll just send you all to my simulation. Don't expect to get any sleep tonight. No more impossible games. Oh, God. So they even did the whole Mario effect too. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna just play Dark Souls. Oh God! You really want me to suffer, do you? I don't know. I still have Bloodborne I still need to do. Okay, I'm gonna be right back and use. Okay, back. What the? Okay. Ortiz Day. Section 10. Ortiz Day. Okay, we're on the last historic chapter now. Just gotta push through. Why is the river red? The main street is absolutely packed. Even the air feels different today. It does. Excitement like this is almost absolute. Just like for the ultimate, these ritual sacrifices must be equal. Equal parts as sacred rite and high entertainment. If the dinos wandered in here now, I'm sure they would be torn to pieces. It's just like the humans look for scapegoats when they're this worked up. They don't think twice about slaughtering anyone or anything in their way. For a good meeting, are you certain my disguise spell is working correctly? Not to worry, you are indistinguishable from Oshawott right now. You two will be perfectly safe as long as you keep your size in mind and are careful not to bump your head or horns into the building. Understand, young miss, be careful not to scrape the walls, like a cat striping his claws. I haven't. I barely scratched a wall earlier. I'm not talking, the temple's just past the island, right? We won't be able to rescue him once the ritual sacrifice ritual starts. So we had to get him out there as soon as possible. Nothing to worry about there. The rituals are a very clear process. Right now, the priests are leading a prayer in the sun. Those prayers are guarded around the main street. And adding to the prayers to the priests. Once the prayers reach the fever pitch, the sacrifices will be brought to the altar, connecting the two temples. So we have 2 hours to go. But I know, because I have watched them conduct the same ritual before, right here. The same ritual I assumed last time the sacrifice was dinos? Yes, but so what? Are you suddenly overcome with the need to revenge them or something? No, not especially. I just find halting horrifying. Horrifying, yeah. I know. That's a good word for it. Yes, I heard the Ultimates dismembered the dinos they capture and use their organs for various purposes. So I have no aversion to the thought of them using dinos' hearts in a ritual, but I cannot understand how they can create such an incredible slave with culture where we dinos have never dreamed of. Joes sacrifice their fellow humanoids for proper human history. They're killing members of their own species for no reason other than to advance their own interests. It's murder, and it's wrong. I never had much interest in the Ultimates thus far, but now, every time I find myself filled with shock and dread. The thought, even I don't understand exactly what it is about them that terrifies me so. Alright, everyone, get ready. Once we turn that corner, we'll be right next to the temple. There aren't any Ultimates around right now, but there are bound to be a few still burrowing inside. If they fight us, we won't be able to avoid a fight. If we fight them, the prisoner's odds of survival will drop radically. So we need to be in and out quick and quiet as we can, understood? Then what are we waiting for? Rescue operation is a go. But now what? What if we grab one or two of the guards and drag them into the shells and pump them for information? We should show them who we are, and then they should know what we're looking for. If we don't understand their words, we should be able to communicate quite easily through biolanguage. Master and torture. Oh my, that horse sounds like the conduct of a man of the clockwork age. Why don't you leave this to me? I'll show you how a true professional covert operative does things. Yee! Thank you so much. So we go down these stairs and the first cell on the left, yes? How's she understanding what they're saying? And there you have it. We'll find your compatriots right this way. Yeah, how did you do that? What did you do while we were hiding in the shadows? I'll have my ways. Maybe I've tried it, but it's a man. First and foremost. Now, wasn't that a bit better than punching him or shooting him with a rocket launcher tearing out his entrails? Or any other barbaric methods of communication the priest would have us practice? Dracosak, I get them to notice that Marco Davis kisses his fist so tightly they're trembling. May I ask why it is? I actually just bribed him with bananas and corn, but that can say a trade secret. Anyway, this is no time to brag. The guard has also said that 2 sacrifices have already been taken to the altar, so there's only 2 prisoners left down here. So it looks like they chose the mage and the homunculus. They're supposed to be Lord Cack and Lady Da Vinci. So we first need to rescue Xian and Nemo, even if their liar is already on the brink of death. Then we'll hurry to the altars and rescue the other 2. Hey, Jexus? Nope, but sorry. Xian, Nemo, we're here to rescue you, okay? Yeah, more or less. I give Nemo the only bed. Right in the nick of time. Nice. Not that you could have gotten here sooner, I guess. They're already started the ritual up there, right? I can feel the fever all the way down here. Oh, but I thought they took away the mage. They did. The superior mage. Makes sense, of course. She's got the beat there. I may have more magical circus than her, but she's from a famous Atlas Institute family. I think they call them the Six Sources. So she's probably got a real special organs pubs like us can never imagine. Anyway, you don't have to fill me on what's going on. Of course, we're going to escape, but first we need to rescue Xian and Adventure 2. The only problem is Nemo still doesn't look like he can move. He's been like this since the board crash. I want to admit, but he might be. Pardon me. I see. So this is Captain Nemo. Let me give him medicine the professor gave me. I believe this is like this, and the spell like this. mythological concepts. Okay. Hey, it's this analyst. Your prior spiritual origin forfeited. Faith in history established. Boasting Nemo's heroic spirit, strongest and vicious and superior skills. Recovery of failed wounds, administering overall protection. Graduation heir. Nemo origin. Phew, let's hope that worked. Hey, did Dracosock... Who is this dinosaur? Is he on our side? That spell I just cast was crazy precise. He actually summoned a whole servant on his own. Definitely, he's a great ally. What? Just, never mind. I can't believe I was out so long. Thank you for waking me up. Who are you, a resident of this Lostbelt? Hello. Do you not understand? I'm pretty sure you were the one who gave me that medicine. Oh yes. Nothing, Captain Nemo. Your resemblance is someone I lost. Just took me back for a moment. So nice to meet you. My name is Tipu, and yes, I am citizen of Michelin, South American Lostbelt equipment of humankind. Imara speaking. Dracosock and Mash can tell you more. I'm going to keep a watch in the hallway. I don't know anything about him, but I understand what's going on. So let's go as soon as I come up with a rescue plan, including the me that we of course. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to bring shit and then the fish back alive. Alright.
日本では鍋の季節。
God, it's always funny watching it. I like this.
いつからそこに？
Alright. Okay, I guess I'm going moon cancer. So we got a friend here. You must be Katic. You have some really awful bags on your eyes. Did you know? I hope you're taking care of your liver. That's not your business. Besides, I'm pretty much every anti-beast maze ends up like this. Anti-beast magecraft devoted to fighting wild beasts, right? Wild beasts are much stronger than humans, so I guess it makes sense your eyes would get tired from being constantly on the lookout. So you're a detailed-oriented coward. Then, I do like that first part. Okay. Dracosock. What the actual hell? I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. My spinning across sky would be used to be sock enough, but now Olga Marie is working for you too. How the hell did you even get this party together? I know that there are usually twists and turns along the way, but come to the hell on. Yeah, it's okay. These are the last enemies turn out we're getting for a while. Yeah, how? Sure, you want to bet? Well, whatever. As far as the director's concerned, I just gotta pretend like I don't even know who she is, right? Just follow Mash's lead and pretend we met her in this Lostbelt. Oh, having a secret chat, are we? It's nice to see you getting along with him so well, Katic. It's enough to make me feel good about my choice to bring you to the border at no small personal risk myself. Oh my, so you're the one who rescued Katic from the certain death of Olympus. Louder. What a shocking betrayal of your fellow disciples, and you're going along with them just so well too. I hate to think what Limbo or Murdermassa would say if they could see you now. I think it's time you seriously considered ending your life, so you can apologize to him in person. Spare me the crocodile tears, Karoska. The Lord doesn't forgive lies simply because they are as outwardly pretty as the one who speaks them. I might also suggest you practice your little performances in the mirror to learn to bear your ugliness. Guys, this is not the time for fighting. Okay, here's the plan. There's obviously going to be a priest up there at Altars, right? So we have to Dracosock, Mash, Nemo, you, Olga Marie, and the dinosaur Tepu to crash the risk of the Maximax Pact. I can't be of any help in combat, but if you want me to distract the Ultra, I think that's a wise choice. Never would have taken him for a pacifist. This last bus really is uniquely weird. Dude, you should have seen the dinosaur like propose it to Olga. While you guys are fighting, Rasputin and Koinskaya will rescue Da Vinci and Xian. Not that we're gonna be naive enough to completely trust them. I'll keep the eye on them myself. Okay, let's do it. Then what's up for now? We'll take different routes to the altars. Then the more attention you guys draw, the better our chance of success. So make sure you give him a hell. Roar! Warriors of Michelin! By the blood of the foolish Dinos, all content to live without ever changing or accomplishing anything. The moon's path has at last gained its rightful color. We will send our blood to Gibraltar, so that we may once again summon the great sun. Long live the sun, glory to Tessacopa, and a cruel, painful death to the conquerors. These foreign invaders for proper human history may deny the coming of the Michelin's fifth son, but their hearts will burn with the holy flame, and with the sacrifice of their precious blood, the sun will once again grant our wish. They're so worked up, their cheers are actually shaking the bridge. Let's go, you two. Be careful not to fall off. Hold it. I thought you would come. Man, a proper human history. Good. This won't be much of fun otherwise. We'll have all the hearts we need just now, but your heads will still have some value. You did manage to defeat a few instruments. Alas, your heads will be the perfect finishing touch for this ritual. Hey, Jackal. How goes it? There's some... Here are some of the oldest Ushimet. They are the most exceptional warriors. Your pathetic servants are no match for them. This time, I won't let my guard down. I am the king of the Ushimet, and the Tessacopa who has lived for 1 year. I have sworn the name of the rule of Michelin. On my honor, you conquerors will never best me again. This quest up to 4 servants from your party can be set. Alright. Yeah, God, I went for that once, never again. Oh, there she is. Like, wait, where's got a wild owl basically, and not next year, but the coming year we're gonna have like practically a double. Yeah, I only got beat part 1. Which made me think, okay, I beat it. And it's like, nope.
名状しがたきレイトショードロドロの恐怖をあなたに
Oh no, what am I gonna do?
お参りしていきます日向の火薬の匂いお参りしていきます日向の火薬の私の触手は残忍ですよ私の触手は残忍ですよ困ったアリさんたちですねいいでしょうこの私が飼育箱に入れてあげる
Alright, let's see how BB does. Thank you.
しょう困ったアリさんたちですねにゃわら惨めですね
Yeah. So I actually do wonder if like in next year they'll announce like progress for like the next Resident Evil game. Although hopefully they'll finally announce like Final Crisis is getting remastered because they've been hitting like I think that like support for that lately. Okay, now I need to switch. How? Is this how powerful heroes can truly be? That can't be right. No proper hero could even be worth anything. You trust no one. You betray confidence. You ruin even the things you steal out of arrogance. No, I refuse to accept your world as our future. Priests, begin the ritual now! Kill the sacrifices for these raiders get rescued. That'll trade their will to fight. Aw, poor thing. Looks like you had a little sorrow about letting go of your pride. We already had she and the division back safely in our custody. Hear that? Draco Sahak, we did. Now let's get out of here. We need to find somewhere safe before the ocean on the ground make your way up. Ah. Hey. I actually hit what I was aiming at this time. Not bad for a warning shot, huh? Why hit a hurry? You reached the hearts of your enemy's operation. Leaving them so soon would be a waste, don't you think? Here you there. So why not try to take out their king, huh? Tessacopa. When did you get here? I didn't assist you at all. I've been here the whole time. This is my world. What is it that you humans say these days? God is everywhere. That's essentially it. That's Tessacopa. So you let it go, huh? You even gave it away. I really don't understand you. Well, that's okay. If you refuse to take the trials, then I can kill you here and now. Tessacopa, our battle isn't over yet. I swore I would kill them myself. Collie, what is your purpose to kill our enemies? To lead the ocean? No. Almighty Tessacopa is to survive. The spy belongs to you. It must not be destroyed before a year has passed. That's right. Do you know what you should do now, right? Yes? I do. Forgive me for being so short-sighted. Now then, let's start over. Don't worry, the ocean will come here. You came here to erase this Lostbelt, didn't you? Then let's sell all that here and now. The sooner you end this, the easier you breathe. Leave the more complex thinking to us. What do we do? Fight? We may not know what Tessacopa is capable of, but he's still just a servant. Beat him should it be possible. And we might not get another chance to fight him while he's on his own. What should we do? What do you want to do, Dracosak? Hmm? Well, look at you, proud with you. How the hell did you actually defend her? Like I see, President Go. Have you come for your revenge? Huh? What are you talking about? I never seen you before. My. Gotta say, I'm amazed you survived that. Guess you're right to call yourself a god. A god? What are you? No, more pro you. You. Olga? Hi. No, never mind that now. Just remember, that guy killed me. Get him, Dracosak. You hear that, Tulloch? I can handle the mage for proper human history on my own, but that girl's more than I can handle. Take her over for me. You have my message to soak the altar. So you stuck into the city to follow the temple I got in a seamless way and challenged brother. I think you just set a new record for sins committed in a single day. So you will pay for your sins by leaping off the altar to your deaths, or by having me wash you away. I'll give you a moment to choose. Then looks like we don't have a choice but to fight now. Summon the servant, Draxlock. We have got a strategy for her, right? Really? I'm not sure what your plan is, but I trust you just as a master. I never fought you before, but I guess it doesn't matter. You're about to die anyway. Don't worry, I'll knock you out first so you don't suffer too much. Okay, levitating servants. Yeah, too bad most of them single targets ones are like not here yet. Okay, I need a servant that can. Yeah, all the Avengers are basically. Yeah. Okay, all of them are. Yeah, okay. All of them are basically, AoE. Brain's like failing me for that moment. Okay. Yeah, possession of it.
骨格による霊気不全。トラロックシールダウンいけます。早立てです。カルウェナ。早立てです。早立てです。カルウェナ。言うことがあるでしょ。この星を滑るものである。言うことがあるでしょ。美しき欲の花、甘露でも味わいましょう。果てに愛がないとでも。あ、もう。マーラ、シューニャタ。欲が残る。正眼だ。動かないで。じゅわっ。ああ、溢れちゃいま。欲望じゃお任せあれと刺激的でしょう。感激してください。夏は燃えるもの。
There we go.
菩提樹の下に愛を。トラロック。
Some of your favorite movies.
このトラロッ
I think at the Dark Knight Returns is like,
ク。トラロック。
actually, yeah, the Dark Knight. Actually, one of my favorite ones.
果てに愛がないとでも。ちゃんと指導して。
Although I do remember, like, when I was younger, I did like,
シューニャタ。
The Day After Tomorrow. Even though some of the stuff in that is, like, not really actually accurate in terms of, like, how Ware will act.
動かないで。動かないで。
But yeah, I haven't really seen much movies except for, like, some superhero ones.
トラロック。戦線を離脱します。トラロック。見せないわよ。見せないってば。今はダメって言ってるじゃない。あのあたりね。よ、お任せあれとキラッキラにしてあげる。 感激してくだ
Goku
さい。
too. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Some people say they didn't like that.
判断せん。
But I actually need to see the first one.
判断せん。トラロック。
What the heck?
トラロック。 判断せん。このトラロック。判断せん。申し訳ありません。
Okay, yeah. You were joking. Okay.
トラロック。耐えてみて。終明だね。演説の時来た。言うことがあるでしょ。この星を滑るものである。
Going with Buster.
参拝の時をありのように並びなさい。ちゃんと指導して。あのあたりね。
Alright.
これが本当の
Haven't seen the Joker yet.
始まりは
I need to see the first one.
広がりは無限。すべて我が心臓に収まり。ブラックエーサー。王様。じゅわっ。
Although that reminds me that new Batman movie, they're announcing that they're delaying it to 2027 because they haven't. They're still trying to figure out the script.
このトラロック。 申
燃えるならお静かに。うる
Okay,
さい
I think that will be it.
愛の世界、燃える宇宙、望むすべてが可弁となる。まあ終焉。私は善と悪が合体した究極の私。負ける道理がないのだわ。
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom quick again, and then we'll finish this up. Okay, back. Alright. Alright, so we found this quest here. We endured the flood. Yes, Master, we finished Neocris. Oh, you mean that girl who fought far too much of herself? I think you might be mistaken. The Riverflood didn't phase her at all. I'm afraid there's another reason entirely for her loss. Not that I'm going to share anything with you. Huh? Her server class is changing. No, wait. Not just the class that's right. Tosek is taking a favor. You refer as auxiliary to God of War over Tosek. Like, with a blessing in the rain, anyway, right? I'll be using the spirit origin now. Besides, it seems like you people can handle yourselves in a fight. Yeah, up to 4. Okay, MP is there. We need foreigners. There. That should do it. Alright.
運命をかけた戦いであればセットアップ行くぞアクト1早書きですカルウェナ熱を帯びなさい丸み
Yeah, I should probably just steal that. Alright.
演説の時来たわねこの星を救うことがあるでしょエーテル宇宙の
I'm
権
gonna
利をお
need
見
to
せしま
quit
しょう
doing that.
しばしお待ちを夏といえばカレーですのでエーテル宇宙の権利をお見せしましょうあの辺りねちゃんと指導してもうあの辺りね控えめに言って本気を出します最果ての光を私にボーナスをセイバーシスレスダブル3Xダイナミック
Okay, so yeah, I need to
キラッキラにして
I need to actually work on doing that. Well, I should say now, like watching a lot of movies.
部族の誇りを見せよ部族の誇りを見せよ下がっているようにあの辺りね勤務時間ですねそこですじゃあはっ左右を執り行う
Holy shit!
気をつかれましたあるまじ演説中断そこです部族の誇りを見せよ勤務時間ですねフォーリナーフォーリナーダブル後ろにポーン来いアーガロンそこでそこでそこで部族の誇りを見せよ部族の誇りを見せよエネルギーインおいしいお店紹介してください解放時短装填済みです最大ダメージお任せください一歩前に了解時短装填済みですはあマシュモーターこれでどうだハイアグルバランスバー左右を執り行うそこですそこです部族の誇りを見せよ
Yeah, this is like so annoying.
時短装填済みです了解時短装填済みですはあマシュモーター
Like, Mash is the only one I can actually hit.
ハイアグルバランスバーエスコルピオそこですそこですやはりセイバー部族の誇りを見せよ部族の誇りを見せよピンチチャンスにオルテナウス疑似リンク解除了解時短装填済みです新名
Oh, I need to play the Mafia series.
これは多くの道
Played that demo for 2 while back when it was like on
証
PS3.
明せよロードキャメロットはあフル回転バーニア突撃しますたー左右を執り行う申し訳ありません部族の誇りを見せよ しを。夏といえばカレーですので。言うことがあるでしょ。この星を滑るものである。オルテナウス、技術
エーテル宇宙の権威をお見せしましょう。
フォーリナ
Alright, that's a good.
ー。おごりであっても高らかに。いつか必ずなくしたものに報いるために導きの星よ、力となれ。
早期銀河すなわちコスモス、エーテル宇宙、地下論秩序、行くぞ。ついになる。いたったー。
王様エスコルピオン。このそこで部族の誇りを見せよ。部族の誇りを見せよ。最大ダメージお任せください。見せないわよ。見せないってば。今はダメって言ってるじゃない。示談一歩了解。はあぶっ飛べ。ハイアグレバランスは
Oops, I forgot
会議
to.
を執り行う。部族の誇りを見せよ。エネルギーイン。美味しいお店紹介してください。しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですのでズバッといきます。了解。ちゃんと指導して。はあ、差し込む。演説中よ、静かになさい。部族の誇りを見せよ。
The vulgar you had earlier. Yeah. Mash. My, how the tables turned. I feel a little better now I got you back. Symmetry is a beautiful thing every day, so you think? The hell? How can she be durable and quick? Are we sure she's not some kind of machine? Mash! Dracos! Saha, get out of here. We can't take her in a straight fight and... Though you talked to about my sister behind her back. Oh wait, I guess you were saying it right in front of her, huh? Does that make it slander and libel? Indictments? Right, nobody assaults my sister gets away with it. Looks like this mage is next in line after you're done with those two, Hummingbird. The sacrifices already made themselves scarce. That priest is pretty quick on his feet. But luckily we have two more hearts right here. Maybe none the same quality, but still belong to proper human history humans. We'll have to make do with those today. Besides, Hisoku said be sad if we didn't complete the ritual. Yes, Hisoku did a great job. Happy to cover for his failures. Oh, you arrogant little. You think you're hot stuff now just because you got the opera and damn it. What is it that is that black spell? Why can't I attack her? Is there anything you can do? Draco-san, the way things are going, everyone besides is gonna end up dead. No, but no, this won't do. We're trying to stay out of these battles between fellow visitors, proper human history. But since I've been keeping an eye on that boy here, I think I'll help him out a bit. Yep. Here, Pierce Burr Smoke. Who are you? Another proper human history servant? Oh, right. I never did introduce myself, did I? Hello, people of proper human history. I'm Kuku Khan, the god of wind, water, and the sun. I basically mentioned his career, or you might put it, the king of the South American Lostbelt, yes! What?
Definitely started to someone, yes. I need to come up with a good priority too for this because what as I come up with it, I can't use these servants for the rest of the story. Kukulkan is the mind god. Mind Kukulkan? There shouldn't be any mind divine spirits here in Michelin. Then again, this form priest does remind me of Crystal Cup. In front of you, hummingbird, don't drop your guard, huh? Okay then, how about leave it? Our body's still talking for a bit.
接触による情報伝達ですね。
Oh,
どこまで
yeah,
分かって
Mason.
もらおうかな。部族の誇りを見せよ。エスコルピオン。そこですね。左右執り行う。全力出してしまいますね。マヤパンサー。
Good God. That's one punch! Okay, sorry, I was not trying to break you. Just sleep for a little bit, okay? Thanks for the help you gave me back in the shop. No need to tell me who you are. I'll get right to the point. Can you shine yourself light? If you can, get behind me. If not, please head down to the ground. You see, I need to give that bastard with the sunglasses, ass kicking. He's so rich he deserves. Won't be holding back so I can really guarantee your safety if you stay up here. By bastard with sunglasses, you mean Tessacopa? If you're the king of this Lostbelt, why would you oppose him? That's what you're surprised about? Crystal Coil and Tessacopa are always rivals of property in history, right? Who am I to break with tradition? I love the biggest big sis. I can't wait to smash the stupid face in for mythologically valid reasons, yes! Of course, the real reason is that this is what Mushroom wants. I don't want to obliterate that human now. I'll end up destroying all of Michelin. He's not a servant? Oh, did I get that wrong? The structure of his body is the same as yours, so... Oh. Yeah, of course, you can't summon Tessacopa as is. I'm a Sue servant who was created by my own human vessel to possess. My soul is the divine spirit, my body is all human, so I don't need a master to power to live as a human here and now. Summoning a divine spirit isn't easy, you know. So I used a few tricks to make sure David's summoning worked out. And of course, I designed this body to be ideal for Tessacopa's suit to this day and age. My body may be human, but I'm very much the real Tessacopa. You can trust me on that. It's like the avatars the machine god Olympus used, but even so. If his body is only human, there's no way he can fight against the servant. And assume he's unconscious after being knocked out all the way back to the temple. Now it's our chance, Dracosac. Let's get him. I don't know what the Tessacopa's after, but I do know that he has his eyes on the Stormbriar Borer. Either way, he's a spy spirit and he's dangerous as hell. If we can defeat him now, we obviously should. Oh, did you guys want to handle this? I see, that's kind of a shame, but okay, I'll let you guys take him if you want. Oh, I swear, is all that you take away from proper human history as a Lostbelt god? I thought at least you'd be better than the original Kukulkan, but I guess you wing gods are all the same. You never give things proper weight. Huh? I don't weigh enough? Actually, I weigh quite a bit, but that's so sweet of you to say. I was talking about that bird-brain head of yours. Go ahead, David, do it. By my command spell, human body or not, I will use your authority. Back, Tessacopa. course I will. I don't mind giving up a couple of organs to summon a solar eclipse. A golden age, where a single species flourishes forever. Talk about a nightmare. If light fades, worlds die, planets burn. I will show you what true extinction looks like. It's time to make way for a new guard, magnificent warriors. We have to stop before he uses no phantasm. Oh no, you don't. Everybody's freaking out. Huh? What's happening? It's falling apart. It's just an illusion. It could possibly have caused so much destruction in just a few seconds. This is your doing, right, Tessico? But stop wasting our time with these cheap tricks. All four. This is no illusion. I recognize the smell. It's the smell of all war. Is that what you're just thinking? What a shame, Nemo. Oh, you're the only one present with any experience in our war. You knew right away this was no illusion, but you still insisted it was, just to help the uninitiated all around you. You really are a fine captain. Killing you would be a shame. What? Captain? It's not to worry about us. Look around. This is reality. Something just hit. Everyone's dead? How? They were so full of spirit just a few moments ago. This can't be happening. I don't care what kind of no phantasm you have. You can't possibly cause so much destruction in I big. It's not so much the stress you think. I just swap the present with the near future. Black Tessicopa is the omnipotent god with control of all things, but that's not to say he has the authority to create anything and everything. This is authority to freely pull things that could potentially happen with a set of rules. Something can happen in the future. I can change the order of events, so it happens now. What you're seeing now is the Meshwan will look like in a few days. You're from the 21st century, right? You must have played a video game or two. Well, this is leaning on the fourth wall. Consider this a free trial of extinction. You'll face it eventually, but you may as well enjoy it early. So this is the future. This is what Mission will look like in a few days? That's right, the Oceanmen will all die, and the demons will go extinct, and the world will just keep turning as though nothing happened. Nothing out in the ordinary about any of it. Is that right, Kukulkan? Go to guys like us, a reset like this is a piece of cake. That's it. I'm getting sick and tired of the same damn thing. I feel like a hearty dinner for once. Luckily, I now have a chance to do that, and it will be a waste just to enjoy it for just myself. So I'm giving you all a taste as well. It just turns out this cipher David is even better cooked than the foreign god expected. Oh, fuck. There he is. First off, oh, you will die. Fisherman will, of course, disappear. And this whole plan will come to an end. That thing you see over there is a monster which is yet to awaken in proper human history. A world eater that's only being able to stay alive here in this perfectified Lostbelt. It's going to devastate the surrounding world, call up to the surface, amazingly to the Antarctic, and smash your hopes and dreams. There will be nothing, even a trace of Shia left. It will go to consume the entire world. It will then expand its nest outward, dealing the death blow to this entire celestial body. No cycle of rebirth, nothing. That is the future right now. It's guaranteed to happen. That's right, Ortiz is going to end this planet. David? I always thought you were a little nuts, but I had no idea you were just for God, David. So all three of you are still alive. That's our quirk of fate. We're all here together, and the moment's for us now. Even if it's just a more preview. Is this really what you want, David? Kasari rebelled against the foreign god. In the explanations, he tried to use his tree of happiness to evolve all humankind. But you're trying to eradicate us completely? Is that the different foreign god when in race history? One thing. I never said I was here for the foreign god. This was my choice. You think I don't know that? Anyone who knows you could have figured that out. But so what? Are you saying that you're not our enemy just because you're not the foreign god's side? No, I'm very much the enemy of humanity, unlike the foreign god. Unlike? What do you mean? You think the foreign god isn't a threat to humanity? I'm going to see my Cypher do his route. I'm going to destroy the planet before everything goes hollow. Damn, he's falling down below. What an inferior way to get to the last word in. Sheep is detecting a threat of the highest order. I mean, no, the fatal force of destiny is headed this way. It's already close. There's no way we can escape. It's here. ORT is here. Up to 5 servants. We select MASH as a starting member. Alright. Really. Not to think things through here. This is gonna be really tense.
ちゃ慌てない慌てない。圧倒します。いいよ。白お願い。よいしょっと。私の中の女神たち、力を貸しておふたてしてお気分で。
輝きを
That was fun.
ね、いや慌てない慌てない。
Alright, this should pop the
白お
bar.
願い。よいしょっと。私の中の女神たち、力を貸しておふたてしてお気分で。
Rainbow.
よしよし、シローは偉いね。オルテナンス全機能解放。手伝う。気にしないで。何もなかった。手伝う。気にしないで。蹴散らしなさい。よく見ておくように。示談装填済みです。おてんばかな。でも楽しい。管理追加。有効レンジ入りました。いません。左利き最大ダメージお任せください。誰である一本前に
You can see how long you can send this for.
高らかにいつか必ずなくしたものに報いるために導きの星よ、力となれ。スライド申し訳ありません。一旦後方に下がります。いや、慌てない慌てない。
Okay, this is like the last I'm gonna be using shit tonight. You're gonna hold yourself.
Yeah. Get a hold of yourself, Dracosoc. Where's that usual calm, cool adjustment? We can't beat this thing in a fight. Tescopa's long gone, and Davis fell down below before the battle even began. Koska and my butler helped the two captives escape. There's no reason for us to still be here. Yeah, you're right. We need to get out of here. It's not just you, Dracosoc. This is too much for anyone. But you helped me snap out of it. Thanks, Ogre Marie. I guess you are just angry all the time. Why can't humans ever remember someone's name? Or that is just Trinity just leave that initials right out. Lord T is leaving Mexico City, but it direction leads to the store board. Crap. It's headed right towards about port. I think it looks
Looks like it looks appetizing. Ash, contact bar crew now. Even if they get so care response, they should be able to receive the transmissions. You gotta tell them to abandon the board and run to their lives. They're not getting through to the emergency line. There are gaps in the space-time continuum. They're interfering. It must be confused or present or swapped. We're in the future here, but the board is in the present. They won't be able to see what's going on until RT is right on top of them. So that thing you're talking about is a board? Yeah, it's our home. I see. Then we better keep it safe, shall we? So this is a fine boulder. Awesome. It looks like it's a fusion of foreign machine and civilization technology and proper human history engineering. Oh, and there. Would you have get the crew to go inside and fasten their seatbelts? I can't believe I'm saying this, but thanks to Scar's reappearance, I'm actually getting used to this strange, beautiful woman showing up out of nowhere. So, wait, let me ask you, what the hell are you talking about? Huh? Is that you, Lady Cuckoo Khan? Sup? Is something wrong? You look kinda panicked. Oh yeah, something wrong. I'm gonna to whisper Prister so you can help everyone get inside the board. Damn, seriously? Okay. I'm gonna put that past you, Lady Cuckoo Khan. Right, I'm on it. I'm glad that he was so quick to yep, there's definitely better than you species can count on it. Okay, let's do this. Hang on tight, everyone. Senpai, the Stormboard is hopping through the jungle like an enormous rabbit. What? Well, Cuckoo Khan's scared to hold that boar on her by herself. Hey, I could do that too if I was full strength. She's carrying the boar towards the jungle southwest of just an Itsuva. Oh, she's just put it down. No. It seems so. The future and present are back in their original positions. I guess the shift didn't last forever. The authority must have an input. It's a time. Oh, thank goodness you're okay, Nemo. Is it because we're back in the present now? Does that mean that you disappear again if the future we saw just comes true? No, that phenomenon is just a preview of the future. We got a giant and unidentified being RT shows up. That's the only part that's certain. Even if that future arrived here today, it's time. It would still be unaffected by the 10th day. Gotcha, I figured as much, but just wanted to be sure. By the way, do you know how I figured that out, Dracosoc? Oh gosh, you're right. Hold up, a guard on the street are pointing at us and arming themselves. They're definitely about to... Yeah. From their perspective, we just picked a fight with Missouri and Tessaloca. This is simple might be the holy ground for them, but they look angry enough to ignore that and just come right after us. Then the Ultimates don't take prisoners. They catch us, they'll tear us limb to him and gouge out our hearts. Let's get out of here and fast. We're even further from the Stormboard now. Understood, Master. The rope prior. This guy left for us. It's right here. Director, is something wrong? No, I'm just savoring a victory. You're heading back to the ship, right? I won't stop you. I had to put him aside my reservation about her since it's a mercy, but she still has nothing helpful. It seems like she's stressed for her fight, maybe even as an ally. That seems to say. I said, Mash, lead the way. Followed by Master Dracosoc. Cat will go next, and I'll bring up the rear. Madam President, since it looks like you don't need a Fusilier, will you give us some area cover? Of course, I was planning to do that anyway. Good decision, Captain. Unlike your style. Alright. Okay, be right back and use the restroom one last time. Alright. Back. Like to cease back to normal. Not one of his sisters was lost. It's only for the present. In the future, testicle episodes, everything was. Ah, that was fun. Sure, the ritual was ruined, but hey, sometimes your customers just make off with the goods. Maybe a bit lost for us, but I feel better than ever. I love the twists and turns that kind of stuff takes. Brother? What is it? Is what that you're trying to look, are you trying to look sad? I can never read your expressions. If you have something to say, speak up. We're siblings. How are you feeling? I want to know. You know that swapping phenomenon takes a lot of you. If you're really in pain, then I can command the Cypers to heal you. Don't part. No more penalties for him. I want him to undergo this unreal pilgrimage and is in the best possible condition. What about you? You okay after Kukulkan hit you so hard that the entire temple shattered? I'll have her next time. No. Next time, I'll get rid of her for good. I hate Quetzalcoatl, and the way that woman reminds me of her just infuriates me. I see, then you better work on repairing the temple. Your temple, it's one of Mexico City's most famous landmarks after all. Sure, it'll be all gone soon, but leaving it broken will be bad for the Oshima's morale. About that, is that future we just saw true? Is there no way to change it? Are their cities doomed to be destroyed again? Yeah, it is. What about it? That's the whole point of this city. The Aztecs were about to destruction when the warrior dies. They're gone for good. No need to change. Need trying to change fate. Of course, that's the more casualties I count on. I didn't expect all 100,000 Ojibets to die, deaths. Even the Israelite can't get through to his head that you don't square up against the enemy you can't beat. Or that you should retreat somewhere where you can at least keep an eye on them if you can't win. Guns make people reckless. I swear. I thought I taught them not to be mindless berserkers, but they're still no more than dumb apes. That may be true, Bert, but your goal is purely to wage war. To declare the Oshibet's war on proper human history and win. So, did we really need to turn the city into a battlefield, or even use that monster at all? Tolek. No, I'm telling you that you should, what you should. Everything is as you command at Testacopa. Good, I'm not in anyone's side. I focus on war, period. Datebait's just a objective. Shai is objective. The Oshima's wish. The Dino's wish. I support them all. I won't interfere with any of them. Kukulkan's an exception, but she essentially holds the same position I do. It doesn't matter to either of us who dies or who's lost in here in Michelin. So I'm being pretty big on David right now. If I see his objective, it's gonna be a huge bigger than anything. Are you backing this guy? He's got potential. Everybody, just enjoy yourself, Tolek. You're no match for Quetzalcoatl because you're not a free-spirited enough to enjoy entertainment for what it is. Free-spirited enough to accept entertainment? The hot winds of Central America. Interest in the new cultures. That's exactly what led us to ruin before, but not this time. This time I won't fail. Second City and its people is my cause. It's why I exist. It makes me happy. It's my penance for the warriors who love the city, and I long considered it to be their prior joy. But it won't last. Prayer means to destroy it. And this like he's been Testacopa for a year now. Oh, so nobody can change what's going on to happen. At least things to continue as they have been. What are you Oshima so worked up about? Never mind. I get the idea. You're upset at me for letting the ritual fail. I've lost to the conquerors from proper human history twice now. I'm a fake excuse for a king. Get out of here. Leave Mexico City. We had no need for a confident king. Fine, once I become Testacopa, I'll gladly leave this city. Damn, its warriors who want to live in a city that just copies proper human history civilization anyway. I'm gonna make an entire new kind of city, a city where humans, gods, and the sun all support one another. I'm gonna make it an underworld that doesn't need sacrifices, that doesn't produce weaklings or wealthy men, where meaningless wars are never fought. The kind that another world that prays paradise where Testacopa himself lives. My wound is aching. It's been ever since Shadia showed up. Conquers proper human history, whose humans have come to Michelin to exercise it. They may be our enemies, but I can also be useful. A third party will make it easy to eradicate the Dinos. There's also no bigger problem here, none at all. It may not have the hearts from the sacrifice, but what does it matter? It still can't compare to a single Dino's heart. It's all just a show to raise morale among the anyway. They'll forget all about their disappointment once we give them new guns. Damn it! Why do you care about a bunch of trigger after it is a skull eye? A king has no need for worthless emotions. He's only acting in service of his god, and yet... Damn it, why am I letting that sight get to me? I am not the Goku himself chose. I will destroy everything and create a new world. As the king, I will ask for no greater worry. So, he's planning to use ORT to eradicate everything. Now I get it. Now that makes sense. I see that what you're doing, Testacopa, you're absolutely merciless. True, a blank state doesn't go far enough. Never does bleaching. You can't call it real extinction as long as there's so much as a foundation left to build on. So you're gonna shred the fairy scroll on which proper human history is written. Even you must destroy all Michelin to do it. That's hilarious, truly hilarious. I'll take this as your confession that you don't have what it takes to save the world, even if you care to. Well, not me. I want to protect proper human history. A scroll is still a scroll, even if it's completely blank. Even if no one's there to read it, or even if there's nothing to be recorded on it. I like that it's still there. That's right, it doesn't matter what the scroll says. I'm not so fool as to read it or think about it. Testacopa, a fool god, only concerned with the now. Kukulkan, the very cold and only looking towards the future. Never could it be Michelin's king. Never suited to tell the tale of proper human history. But I coexist with humans since I use them for a substance. That makes me the best choice of the king in the Michelin underworld. So, with ORT on the table, everything might... Even the mighty can't help but shrink in back in fear. Are they really going to repeat the mistakes of 6 million years ago? English only excuses so much. Maybe it's that neither the Cypher nor Testacopa have ever experienced how truly bizarre that creature is. So what you gonna do, Gamika? So you help Shadi or let the fight it out to take the spoils for yourselves? I know, why don't I start by saying hello? Yes, that's the ticket. In fact, now that I think of it, I still haven't gotten his name. I've already tasted Shadi's heroic spirit summoning to Deko. I'll show him my dead spirit summoning in return. Time to put away my scythe and break out my staff. That's still pretty scary. Just you wait, Shadi and Priest. Once I kill you, I'll be the last master of humanity. Ah, shit. Okay, well, I guess we're loading that up. An update at this time? Oh, that's for advanced quest. Unlock when part 2 is released. They don't even give us a date. What the heck? Alright, doesn't seem like their microwave servers were affected, so yeah, I can still use them at least. Well, it's something to tell me. Alright, well guys, we got that done, we're at the time gate. But yeah, stick around, we're gonna find some more raid. Let's see, who's on right now? Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. I think I. Looks like a necromancer. He's like. Looks like he's trying to get caught up on the story. Alright. Yeah, what else? Have a good one. I'll be back. Hopefully by then, Thursday, which I think they'll come out with part 2. Then how to give them rules. This is Gear Demon Lord, Dracosock, and see you next year because New Year's is like